for. Pole, no one tell you no. Can
Dear Akudio Monseba, Ebe Rametimi at a man, Friday, Nankoma, Yerebana, dear Dawson, ye papa, the various national teams, no, Eguso, more announced almost squadra, Ebimo call Aquacobo World Cup qualifier, Ebimo so call for the playoff, and Ebimo sono airball international friendlies, Africano, Yerebo, Izanzen Chanaf Kono. Japan national say bi mo so no airball the aboabo mo atwen the World Cup he never na ye the update no erum 18 year amaluta the squad ne beba England the aba Spain the aba Portugal the aba Netherlands omodie na aba be ram na France so no ne omodie no etimi erama N'Golo Kante sero hwe na no luta din komo ne de ode eba ye na so the update awrona beba be ram 18 year ama fie na the Air Classico na sipono the Super Clash no ehon komo enamachi ni ade a ano edin papa Reginald Collins Amoa refia ni appoint no na me komo na enamachi no ne the heart fans no ene kotokofo komo mu di ni chi no chansu sa pa game no game a Sunday wa hwe bia na wa yo hu ye papa edini ya bra na update awrona yetimi erefu de abro ne ama de dama ye be didi nkomo bia obo sere ne ma we see airco na sere de bia meka no o join here Friday say live on Fakye TV wa dwinche no hu hiaye entu court in video no so a Fakye TV on Facebook wa follow ye wa like wa share wa comment Fakye TV on YouTube wa subscribe wa like wa share wa comment na bo ma ne ma ko ye di ama entu message no hu hia me rama make kit me ama sanko anko ye wa on your WhatsApp line, obetimi dia 020-754-3637 020-754-3637 apwa na niama de da ye pa etimi area ma kama na hihye no enso akoye area ma ntiri entra na ye won koma odo na de ba medini ya abudiabe Lutake Robert Teneka Habib Mohammed Maisho Ricardo Vaz omo ofidema Benasi executive producer and afeso na Kofi Philip MP Gio Caesar and Abranti FNMC Malikina Edible omunyina techi MC Auro Urama Kiola na Junior and afeso no Chidimo ebo adwuma so ano edem papa and a Rick Voyage akama nicha oreno apoama ne makweda mana Friday bia zere ya meka ericho no ohwe sedi esi fire ho ba eba begina na hwe ya ho fa de no sedi esi tie a na chesasedare nko entime fama BJ Designs tirie BJ Designs opam show na boa unze unama no bia tutu na ni hwe ni nyina ne se djuma BJ ye no ya de ano edinti na ye na abafie abedi to na aba ade a dodo na no ye de African print ne na ko say ya ye fro eye nhyiamudie bia no odi aro so beto nkra fra BJ obere no waboa apama show kama papa nkrono market o wa obo edwuma nko barista mo ene ela mo ni baby girls no wa edwuma mo yere ade a ano edem pa di ozeme nkancho organizations a wodo na ebi ti se mo Friday we no me de na ma no tudwa na ma frɛ no na ma kamododo sorry no mo fa mo ntade ne ntama nko enkonko ramo ze nempo no ekokoko eze juma ko bi a mo kam ubom di juma na mo Friday we no schools ne ade ni nyina no mo nje pene na mo fa no number no 0243 203144 0243203144 open up pankrono market ora na BJ wa obo ejuma po amane makoye pere mantina daroma yana Friday bia yesisamu already shemi ni de sheluta guys na atmuzampa ano de gam ye papa tinane ho ye kwere ba pe amano ne nsem no ebe chance after no na mpisi mu na to aso na de aka ewremedi amane ye Friday special Friday ye be bana nkoma odo na ewremedi amane so 020754 3637 020754 3637 yana o quick ya ba ya pe de akibia eto aso de amamo no so echebe rama manone akọ ejuma Millennium Construction so let me kan efa chose fa obo ne mboa na ne man ko ye pe ti me fa ma de tiareze ene o pese obo modern na unya dance won ne ma bia to omo nkra na omo na behwe na ya bo na osa kebi simple kra de tiare so omo juma di omo di no ya de da mo sonko mo sister mo 15 to 20 solid years omo juma omo bo no ya de ano ede da mu shonko no nkomo no ensirete yeso wa amanone wo Ghana o pasase ato o wa amanone wo Ghana o pifi ato o wa amanone wo Ghana pesi sifie ma na sepo ofie na dada pese ne ye renovate ye ma wa Millennium Construction also si omo so na ne omo din komo omo nsani juma efe na afọ omo ho so no ya de a ha ye papa eno na 15-20 years ni no omo no bi anya asem da o into real estate development for more eye juma na wabo zampa makamfo adepa etimi ede amao de etiare ze yese emfa ho ni bebi asase ne wo oto omonkra na preso omomramame project ne mawa ombe de amazan ze Ghana e for no schools awdo na hospitals awdo na churches awdo na ana fi dan awdo na no Millennium Construction se de ekokobo ejuma ebo akukurusi o ma na ye kama pa anti form number no na bebi obi ane omonkasa omanumu bo ne ya de da form no monsa no juma no ya de efe ye papa 0244 274084 0244274084 opo mo a woni chemo Kumasi Boshen na Yas Junction obomodena we nyo mo na nema adaye pa etimi edi amade etereze Millennium Construction we build your dream unya bo ma pe nya jeze omo eso aboa manema koyede ama Gentleman Dental Clinic ene di sene huni manenya kono na anko fa emfono chaye bia na yaye bia entimi ambrel sene wanya ha bi ewo wanuma wan kasa ntra bebi enkonkonko fa praye bi amfa wo mu me pa choko na kokonu dentist ne ehwe na gedu djuma fa ma na de beboa ama wo gyan na so no Gentleman Dental Clinic Limited nkomo no series yetie yesi ne urama omobo modern examination and consultation no ekoso ma so ye root canal treatment no zenne dudumo no wenya hawo kakrebi na ne man ko ye timi fa ma wa ye bre ne aboa na wo gyan na so na totoye adaye peri ama scaling and polishing na jeze ene no ye boa etimi ye nhihye ni ya niema bi akeka kan sinim no ye be yi di fio ye twi se no so kama pa nya hyehyɛ no ada yi so no etimi area ma na bibia enso akoyie kama so etimi area ma se ne wo ha kakra ewo wanum no after say yi sa ha no nyina fio no ya bomode a wo se no ya white ne kama pa nti fe wo se na boze aye fita pa wo se no ba kusia ya na nyefe okwa yo medicated braces a yere be hye so ebeboa amana saso kama na hoden so no abam se ne wo se atu no obezo replacing na ya wo temporary one or permanent one also se no ya na etu sa na ma confidence cra eba fobozi e kan se mo hye cra ya na untime hye na jeze ne so no ose no obezo obo modern na odi gold na silver esie no so no behwe na ye du dwuma etimi e dia mo ebo adwuma organ agina dia mani dam shonku nie dok se menka emfancho se osi ka se mo nya cra dia de bro mabobo ano oba kakra bi ade beto ase no omere no ma ye adwuma na ma enti kakra ohun to no na wutwa ne kakra osi ni pe ba betu ska so hu ya na mo opum de no ya de ohwe no kan nti akra omo bu adwuma koma se Abreport Junction omo bembantama High Street no na say Abreport Junction no osi to na pe Total Energy Filling Station no na twi ope no mo ye kwan yi so te chuma no Romo magazine wa odo wari achimo kenten kwan no so obenya omo Koforidua omo be Central Police Station na frawo osi GCB bagunu nyomo tamale su no to Shegu osi Post Office no omo be MTN office no fa number no 0598731 823 0598731 823 na 0559 139 582 0559 139 582 Romyabwa Mania Mankoye performance Genjimen Yerena Bibia de Day kama peri Amerina Yan Kwamaro ne man abane to aso kin bibia boko de
Nyame adom kwaku na so e
meso me hoye pa
ede nyame aso
we so ma menchia wa me man Kagawa kuma no
Manchester United fan
Kagawa kuma no betimi atena obi oyare a doctor declare this will be wu
oh what day
oh na ze na komo no media star Kagawa wo gidi ze Man United Belgian League ne de na jeze otumuze owa kuma pa
the United onkonya no okra
oh a heavy guy it was the first time I meeting in here asuru si twa me no so
oh yeah
ne so pa yeah Kagawa
Kagawa na shia
pepe
na ne suban na
akakra say na damfo ne wonti no
say si bayifo kwa yi a oso e bayifo fie nti na me di wawura mu ho
say na damfo so ne wonti enye woma
say na damfo so ne
o say
na damfo so
oh say adamfo bi se yonko bi se yonko wade ade ebi die ni mu Kaga oben wo che me ha no mo nche ho no so baby girls na e wo ho no mo ye yi pa
Safua
yes Safua yeah
hey koja me kwan na wo san me ho
sa na wiasete
hey kwaku
sa na wiasete
no fast na want to say
ode obi akochi obi a uni ho be kona ni pareto
sa den de e boni aye
ebi na me de aye no
se me akokire wo de wako next time me mfa machi nko ho
meko debia meko
dabi upeko wa yima sutiri enya sa na wo kọ no wa mama mane a na se me kire wo kwan na wo san me ho
is there the crowd there so wo me sere ne se me be so ne Kaga wo tell we ya total control keza maro ne de
more de na wo twi major European leagues no eba so ebi sha se ne na squad na bi ba England aba Belgium aba Italy ediaba Spain conference one announce mo squad na be fe pa
na ai God e dey basta
se no jimi bisa wo
na
wona wadan for ne Mr. Ado
dey okay mate weekend e beba na e dey e twa na nwura na say ochena na Sunday but next week dey we are with the way
yeah go Japan
and South Korea
we
say Ghana no hu ye won say Brazil for
we sakwala we sa atebebu ni akoda the general Hafiz e was some fra akoda no
sa
owura mu say Egypt no wo no
yeah
ball akoda ne bo no
obo the Hafiz obobi pa Roma no say omo hwe
oh omo mo Europe no
la o kala
and your boss ade akoda no so give advice no na on naturalize ema baby for
sa ezire no anaba
some Madagascar general Hafiz
akofo bi na naturalize no Uganda ali believe for me hwe na ha me nya ba korela kasa
big boss no CK the super Abu Dhabi guys ubabi aka
yenko babisia
me da sebrana sense na wie na you be breaking it down, touching it down. Now you're knocking it down. Near Judge of your power, I'm not in Semo. Mammy Edward Mendy. Nasa Urama me pacho. And no I Senegal. Goalkeeper from Saudi Arabia. And what did Juma? Edma Al Ali Bobokono. Now goalkeeper Edward Mendy. Uramo Senegal. Me pacho goalkeeper no. One the best Senegalese player of the year. Just Senegal players. Omwa Amonone. Nasa player of the year abroad. Nasa Bibia. So at me I kama. And no I dear dawa. You judge I'm breaking it down. Now you're touching it down. Now you're knocking it down. Now you're judging your pulse on Yamo. And two Romanes and boy now. Well, goalkeeper and China Ra. Mediba 2 so much sign. A short listener. A son of Crane and no Ramo Kafa. Open best air goalkeepers. Omo anominate to Omono. I dare say. No crack or goalkeeper no ball home de pa and two Rama one sound nominating no and your goalkeeper Edward Mendy the final soya bar me judge am breaking it down as so a damn I would no so na you so air touching on my down na you breaking on my down me Italy na me Italy almost squad no as so am fama Gennaro Gattuso at me anemu Italy or almost squad almost babo I'm a beer soya camera so far boy now your friend or Kiasa MON-FRI no your goalkeeper your friend Pacho Caprilli ono enya collab na Kanasaki onya collab Donnarumma na Vicario omo 4 goalkeepers omo to nsa from ukopiema your Alejandro Bastoni your Bellanova Sasso na your Calafiori your Andrea Cambiaso Di Lorenzo Di Marco Gabbia na Mancini o come told us your Barella and your Cristante your David Fratesi Manuel Lucatei Ricky and Sandro Tonali and what you ramo attackers your Pio Esposito Moeschino and Ossolini Politano, Raspadori, and a Retege, Scamacca, and a Urama Zakani, or any place a Gatuso, at Maton Saja from, ever so Piabet Mayakama, not me patrol, maybe Spain, a crumb for someone on some squad, na Spain video and one day, na Omotomo squad up, na me patrol, and a Tassono, Quinani, Brekitino, as so at the mama, not me patrol, goalkeeper Samian, sir. Bakwe Unite Simon and you elected Bebao or my friend David Raya or my Alex Romero or my friend 3 goalkeepers and what you run more defenders are your American Laporte me patoma video ni na so na microphone film video na enjoy the camera na Nasbianya fine na American Laporte so o defend or my friend and Daniel Vivian or my friend and Grimaldo Abba Marcos Lorente Abba Mark Kukuria Paul Kubasi, Dinhausen, and Pedro Poro, or any defenders are. You're from Oko Methoda, your Fabian Rio, your Martin Zubimente, your Mikel Marino, Alex Garcia, your Pablo Barrios, Alex Bina, and your Pablo Fanas, and what you call attackers are. Your Mikel Oyazabel, and Jeremy Pino, Danny Omo, Femi Lopez, Lamit Jamar, Ferran Torres, Anna Salmo, Anna Boya Iglesias, Omo Anna Ogrefe Luis de la Fuente, and so Atonsa. From where Lami Jama and Fabian Rio. So from come back, no, as what my Juma, Obeka the last call up October, no Omopra, Omo Entma, Manoma Siapa, Piabe Camasto, Varo Carreras, MON-FRI, now Urama so far left backer, from Ewo Spain, now Urama MON-FRI Mark Kukuria, and MON-FRI Boina, Feno Alejandro and Grimaldo, Oma from you know. MON-FRI boy na your friend Alejandro Balde Bassa left back MON-FRI Real Madrid left back Alvaro Carreras MON-FRI Mama Madrid for Japa Barcelona Eswe Japa Adaya Ucha Bopa Alvaro Carreras Bawanya debut and Spain Luis de la Fuente Eswa Feno Enoch Bassa Sabai no and Alejandro Balde Bola Obo Dentino MON-FRI no ye busao between Alvaro Carreras and Alejandro Balde Omyoman from Ode compare Mark Kukurea and me pacho Grimaldo why mo and air best nipa mienu Kukurea and air Grimaldo omo better say Alvaro Carreras and Baldana and no air sembisa ye busa when na wi atwa ma bia eso atwa kama no opanya van Luis de la Fuente and ye busa so opanya na so far disappoint na your friend Lamine Shama one Danny Kabaya, Omun Tokano, Obaka Bibi Afawana, Enuntin MON-FRI Kabaya, na opening Pianos Nabi, just we have no relations. Our DSC between our players, now on set Danny Wapra, and Tinomo MON-FRI, na and what you know, Saboya, your friend Lamine Jama, just so over possible. As for Adama, Danny Kabaya, say a Basomo Baba, also Obakaya, Lami pass it to boy and a brand on the Croatia, as ever, and no Emma boy, any TV show go, and no Ebusu on the team, and Tomun tell me a dear, pa, not Luis de la Fuente, Spain coach, also believes boy now, your fellow Shama, good, and I send a shop, no, as you are better, the formula here, and watching fitness here, and Unti and our friend were ready, and so Besaka Jama Spain, and you Luis de la Fuente, na Ebusano, criteria of first of the selected players we are the best at the national team na opinion actually more as no choir of first and selection no and some opinion at the above one tablet to go you judge I'm breaking it down not you're touching it down not you're knocking it down at judge I'm your Paul now me patron I'm in fun to an him as son say I can't exactly 28 days for Bepe na FIFA World Cup draw no esu baso aka ene ekanwa aka 28 days not the mundial the World Cup ebetoka United States of America ebetoka Canada ebetoka Mexico exactly 28 days na omo draw na bibia so kama na edruwa pacho fache yebema na sakwa represent here visa no ready na bibia so kama eno diaba na mami boy na it's a friend of Carlos Forbes na akoda we Champions League obantuma pa at my club Brugge na boy way me no kase when the first collab so abepiem at the amateur patch of Belgium na Romo Belgium almost squad that Roberto Martinez at the ABOU Monteno say and a Belgium denetier and your goalkeeper Diogo Costa Jose Sa you Silva I 3 goalkeepers or defenders Diogo Dallo Nelson Semedo Joao Cancelo Mateus Nunes Ruben Diaz Gonzalo Inacio, Antonio Silva, Renato Veiga, yo Infinfia, yo Joao Paulinho, Ruben Neves, Joao Neves, Vitinha, Bruno Fernandes, Bernardo Silva, Pedro Goncalves, Joao Felix, Francesco Trincao, Francesco Conceição, Rafael Leao, and Urama yo Pedro Neto, Carlos Forbes, Gonzalo Ramos, and Cristiano Ronaldo, Omo and Opinino, Aswaton Sa Jafromo, Everson Biabet Ayakama, na Ebusa Pina Roberto Martinez, Esawate. Ronaldo interviewer, one Piers Morgan, you know, Esa Ono Sabe, winning the World Cup and any dream. Na eno the career and no be define on Ronaldo career. Na Sansam no Uyano say was always a good. So ube take captain on na drink chase or kasa or say ya just check boy na wabo more than 200 international games and a Dama Belgium into Ronaldo a role model Aduma and Kwadani players bebre na odana for the dedication every time job about national team or national jersey na the focus on qualification in November enya afen wo behwe so beje World Cup and omuni World Cup into Ronaldo Roberto Martinez said abrabia obekasa owura no intelligent onimje oka ne brilliant asam awosoro eno ensam opanyin no dia babon tabe tudwa ye checham adama mom na yebusan so opanyin ya nominated for the best coach in the world award to no FIFA best men's coach of the year nominee sripa na woka o say a source of pride any proof of the virtue joy any team no Juma Domuti winning the UEFA Nations League a toughest edition ever where the Biomuchia na anote uchi Germany Asian uchi Spain a bass incredible achievement and wenya and which woman nominated Vitinha and a Nuno Mendes and also Church Madea boys Real World Club and a national team and when some Roberto Martinez at the Babon Taye Jejamon as so at Jamamon na miguso me breaking on down not my touching on down Mami ko England the three lions almost Thomas Tuchel as so at the squad no Ababonte Ababetuga Jude Bellingham Abba for Foden Abba Adam Wharton and Nick Pope Omo Asai Afrewomo na Ukoroma for the first time boy friend Alex Scott as what maba Anthony Gordon as no me pacho no pra na ensam pinaba uroma a goalkeeper Dean Henderson Jordan Pickford and Nick Pope omo three goalkeepers ukopemo defenders yawo Dan Ben Mark Gay Reece James Ezri Konsa Nico O'Reilly Jared Kwanzaa Jet Spence John Stones Okomet Fordesa Yo Elliot Anderson Jude Bellingham Jordan Henderson Declan Rice Morgan Rogers Alex Scott Adam Wharton Okwenwa Yo Jarrod Bowen Yo Eberachi Eze for Foden Anthony Gordon Harry Kane Marcus Rashford and Bukayo Saka and Thomas Tuchel also Adomaba na Thomas Tuchel kasaye dentia Arsenal left backer your friend Mars Lewis Skelly one for the anchor squad no yente Thomas Tuchel.
Yeah, Miles was a very good teammate and played for us in last camp in the qualifier in Riga. So was Ruben Loftus-Cheek, so was Morgan Gibbs-White, so was James Trafford. But I said last time there's also a component to it that it is about competition, it's about performance, and the door is always open for guys who perform on a regular level and on a high level. So yeah, Miles and Ruben, Morgan Gibbs.
I know Thomas Tuchel and I church dentia one far by no so amfanama our England squad na mami Belgium almost squad na atimiaba na ukoroba for the first time uram Lille our France omo boy na friend Nathan Ngoy ono so omo tima friend boy no esa womra na boy no me pacho ono atani DR Congo down na DR Congo for epeno na enwachi Diago Moreira ono so no waretani to the squad me biaso ayekama na Robo Belgium goalkeepers no Thibaut Courtois Seni Lamos Matt Sells, Martin Van de Voort, omo three goalkeepers, ukopemo defenders Timothy Castan, omo afeno, and I will try notable ones no boy now. You very Connie de Winter, ono swapa, Brandon Michele, ono ba Thomas Munier, ono so Belgium afeno, and Diego Moreira, abba, and Nathan Ngoy, abba, your boy never walking says, so when you call Akola and Ampato two Tiati also MON-FRI no Oko midfielders Joe Amadou Onana Nicholas Raskin Yuri Tielemans and Hans Vanaken also Abba and Excel Wasa na Uramo attackers Yawa Charles Di Catalari Jeremy Tokul MON-FRI no and Dodi Lukabakio Lois Openda Alexis Salamikas Abaliandro Trossard and Romeo Vermont Omo and Omanya Kola for Belgium Omo Chama Biaswat Mayakama and no Edeba and Spotify Campnon, Medin Sampi Tuga, and Senana testing Mike 2, where testing TEF 1. Testing Stadium 1 and now Team Roma Pia Kama. Now Roma the Spotify company. Now almost expecting part 23,000. I send on Peram. Now nipa 21,000. And the Team Roma now Ukopema so far almost a subcontractors or Omuya Jumano Omu Fesifan. Pay 2 million euros. Ninjan say Lebres no or Omuya Juma I want to see Omunti Omuka Jumano Omujano Omu a protester bra. Na team no training omu protesting na say omu lebres na domuka omu ntomuka na so far a can ko be $2 million and 2 million euros nipa be 218 and a protest and no at the empire German na ukoma nipa 21,795 fans and omu ramono me pacho urama na Spotify and then e there na e omu open my public Kama and then in so Roma data officially almost set some the Spotify company no November 22 that's the 22nd November against Athletic Bilbao and now set 29th November against Deportivo Alaves and a bit me aba na biaso atimi ayekama na ukopema boy na your friend Eric Garcia Opeka omni Club Brugger ya di tuanim saboy no adesa wanya broken nose ne hwene abuagum ento obehye face mask na boy no ohwa aswanya comfortable with the face mask no eno enwaje kra o team commercial ama biaye quarantine o training no na face mask ehye no na mom after na wayi air mask ne de kra aswanya comfortable eno edeme ba mi jejamon edamo mabra open be available for weekend game against Celta Vigo and no Eric Garcia ne de esono no and the goalkeeper your friend me pacho Juan Garcia etum ram your training at my Barcelona bibia eso kama na ne wala porter why Barca president no and the owram ho na anijaba or can sempi na we Hansi Flick Hansi Flick aso jira supporters name we from somapa almost stadium no IF kono na wala porter eso ekasaye president in sempi tuga for stadium na omapa na ya desa Barca ante otoye
Total camp. ¿Qué hacen? ¿Preguntas, no? Sí. Total camp.
No, I am summer or Pendia to Jawi and order to gas so on peace of mind. Nina say coach Hansi Flick or Mushadano na coach no more a Gideon Mapa, Gideon Poppy, as who ever coach no more or Omudisa on any team level to us or Juma. I'm a Biaswat to my kama na and watching La Porta, you be son so say one team try. Stadium no inaugurate na nina some per se a double pound to man a prefer 105,000 nipa a bit more room I'm a biaswaya kama around some seat to be abuye and no ram of VIP seat na me ansa abuye yasa man for ejina so regional so enu kan bi ene tumi bubuye enu ade ba ma me Real Madrid enu omu training ni tumi ba so na owrama me pa cho Rashford me ba Madrid so no Rashford ekasaye for me pa cho ramu e company wa sade ohun stadium no
I think it's a beautiful stadium, and as you can imagine, when he's full, it's going to be unbelievable. So you know, I cannot wait to be on this pitch with more of the home fans. So yeah, it's lovely that they can be here to watch the first training session. But no, it's really good. The pitch is beautiful, so I'm looking forward to playing on it. No, 100%. It's going to be a different feel.
ɛno ɛdɛda wɔ na Real Madrid wohwɛ ɔmo train na ɔmo gya na sɛ David Alaba etimi ba the first part ɛwɔ training na twom sɛ Dani Cavaya Antonio Basa Rudiger Franco Mastantuano Chouamini ɔmo continue individual recovery programs ɔmo tiama wɔn and ntimi group na yɛ training na ukorama ɛnɛ no mapi ɛna esiye na by way ye friend me pacho eta ejong na by no obodima Levante Diamete se onso redim Jamal esa Barcelona by no Diamete Real Madrid eso track by na on so fi Cameroon no Diamete esa mad for so munya by da be boa wo na bia so aye kama Manchester United Barcelona enyina social interest eso munya by na enya bad betimi adina ba na urama Elio management some pardon in term and Hendrick no pesa finalize the loan in term no by etimba bodimum nyam pa January no man team come ma no man advance back compensation matimi nyana bia so aye kama na ukorama Diamete benefit Len Joro ono so yesi ba it's Manchester United and Real Madrid panel and choose etima Jeffrey me pacho Manchester United and ensama edawa yede amamom na adagule eso energy Madrid player of the month award bia so kama no adagule no na ne urama Real Betis na ye training and so player friend for us when ya call pro Spain na players no Germany na Bruno mpacho we panya ye friend Ruben Amorim or no NLCO Englander manager of the month for October or no energy kama and Brandon Bilmo also etimigy a player of the month now previously after Ferguson Koye Manchester United manager somaba obia manager of the month award or Jay obi say owura your friend Ole Gunnar Solskjaer waje bako Eric Ten Hag mieno na owura your friend Ruben Amorim aso atimi ade bako mam video na omoye the presentation aso ade amopanyine no na watwere bibia so atimi ayekama no dawa ye geja mu na odin sampi tuga yentene kakra.
But the team that performed maybe better during this month, so I just expect to win the next one because it's a sign that we won football matches.
And your thoughts on Brian Mbeumo being named the player of the month?
First thing, I'm really happy. He deserves. Second thing, I think he can do so much better. So that is the message that I want to give to Brian and to tell him that that was...
no ayo panyina your friend Ruben Amorim na Lenny Joro and you say on describe Brandon Bilmo with one word.
Technical, good word.
A strong player, intelligent player, good heart.
Morning, Matthias.
Morning, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. How would you describe him in one word?
What a player. It's always hard to play against him, to play with him right now. Wow. It's amazing. He deserves that.
Morning, Brian. We're asking of your teammates, as you're up for Premier League Player of the Month, to describe you in one word. How would you describe yourself in one word?
Kind.
Great word. Thank you.
And no no na dedi jam kwan Pep Guardiola on say weekend way and obey manager and obey coach no the game number 1,000 beba so na you bisan so the greatest manager we are seeing na yentum Pep at the MI
in so many countries. How do you feel when people talk about you as the greatest manager there's ever been? What's your...
They're completely right.
When you look at all you've achieved, the way you've played, the way you've done it.
All right, Ewo amano ne baba be ram kama pere ma tetem so no me hwe na mo messages remember emma me kan kakra na mo o akwenya se o bobo de na ono de na on the WhatsApp line 020754 3637 0207543637 on the WhatsApp line Fakye TV o join you na boa na ne ma de ye pa etimi e de ama shano so se me royal egg se me kan Fakye oza akwenya ba ze ye bo modin de wako akwako ramo Dubai na wako akwako bu ejuma de tiere ere omo any sober construction limited na kabuma a major construction company e wo Dubai na omo recruit nkofo 500 yomako akwako bu ejuma na boa manema ko ye pere amana sere tie no enei on the 7th omo abomode a interviews a wodo na ejepene etinye Ramon Krampatamo nyambo china no so no ore sere niema esi ekwaye if na yebasa bomode na interviews a wodo na etinye ato aso tiazo yobi a ozo no dwumi a meba ba oboso nim nani so a okwa na do CV ko na wafa passport na kan wezanzo omo no uroma automatically nkomo mu no kwakodi no nkomo a yehwe na yaso wadwe ahwe so wo hu nim bia uni bia ya boana okwa akwan abefa so abeyi ejuma no niam akoyere amantu rom nko ade a wo akonya so nso no be join omo na aboa ma niam akoyere amade bia meka so omo na Ghana Tourism Authority no ajo matum se krodium a yembo modern yem fan confront tu kwan na omo nko kubo ejuma nti nete zendei no uye mason carpenter plumber uye electrician welder CG welder sonona face scaffolder AC technician steel fixer foreman aluminium fabricator uye tiler anaze ba pipe fitter also no uye bi na fe insulators aworo na painters and afi no waterproofing technician and helpers no akwenya be dia ma de tiene yeso kwa benefiter unya no ye ba ma okiche wo so ye papa company no ebe provide bi dia beda company ne be boa wana montu mu no sekwen abefa so abe ejuma transportation no ombedi ujuma free medical insurance eromo ye be sam eduane ama wedidi kwa na afi visa na de be roma eye 2 years no wo akwenya se ye be na ye renew ede amao eno so echi no visa era fe ticketa obabo modidi romo Dubai hono eye company no era efa ho kanti me pa choko eye kuma bi na de no omo eje wabo no eye ade da form papa panti ne interview ni bi koso nyambo a ochena ebetimi akoso akra odoko anampo betimi afa na man na nkomo bi a wabomode ne Royal Agent pay for edi nkomo 0256 4506 0256 4506 02 na 0201 309494 0201 309494. The WhatsApp line on 0553 743479 0553 743479. Ramuni Abwa na niama enkoye kama pa etimi emfa manas daribi sonko etimi emfa emma jumakuo bakwa ofa baby ana cheze konfo ebo mu di zaze juma di omudi no yade a eso ani papa era from aboa gin konfo nko a niama enkoye kama so pa etimi edema na seda no ebizo nko emfa ma dank heba ana dank nature healthcare complex dank nature healthcare complex the etianeze ene you know only a specialist eba nami area yebeboara wanya fa wudi na nema akoye pere amama kede a chose doc say o check ya debia nipa no do na krante no opepepepe ba koreko ekokoti nam ya na eha adwen kakra ya na moama tutuere nkoye kra emfa momo oyoba ene ojunsora wase ohene oyoba yifio na ebisi basa oyoba wa peba onye bi so anyense ne ba na ase ya no uzampa enam ya no ya de adoku yie pa be man so no ojunsora mu apa ojunsora wa yiri mu hyehyɛ sawanso wa bi egu wadwi amana yukra ne nyina mu no dank nature healthcare complex bra na bra be romo maso yere mbo na osunya fa odi na nema enkoye fa boy machines a yeri be doso awu bebi aye ne hye ya so no etimi edi amao entra fie nyeza ojunso brentu ze ba ko ni bia okwa kotondu wa we ya dabi no o baba be ku sa ya ye we no aboa se nipa bebre kidney omo liver amadodo na eni efra bebi a ye retu asere ama no eye dank nature healthcare complex ko na yambo na so jaw na so na ne amande da di prayer farmer de omo nkomo na ye de se ndru a ye de ba ma no enya de se ife bia enso ewo echi a ebetimi affect u baby eno so echi no se ne all se dunya o ye fuyare eyare awodo na edunya de romo awo dank nature healthcare o maso ye be na yabo o wori chimo trere pechi number 2 a omo gbo ejuma fadok number 0244 017 556 0244 017 556 na 0266 593 330 0266 593 330 debwa na ne man ko ye fa mama daroma era ne ya baba be rama ye bomode na sama wona ewrame timiera mana John to heba clinic my goodness makanza ne stroke na abobɔ wato amfie bebe no mo no kwa abosome baako yere bomode etimi etu ase amane makoye pede amane doctor nana wusuo ofidiem a yede no be di nkomo na wa biebie wani ewo niema bebre so maka so mo no omudwumadi omudi no ne ne omudi ewro no eya de esonko nti oba ye no no ebewro no apoa amane makoye pede amanti ya biedu nya bia no janto aheba clinic mre no so a na wa join ye na simadu ya wro no aboa mane makoye de amomode wo de no krada sonko no zo mo so omaba ere amagana nyina eno mudwumadi no omudi no ya de ano edempa nti uyo obi a ene no wo kra wo akwanya omo ne hihye abase omo aye free health screening lab etechia hijina mu no obekoro akwakoyo mo hyase September dim Rama to January 2026 tiserete ene heart functioning liver kidney lung prostate and hepatitis B and afi wo yoba onso no wa ya wo ne mba ne nyina akwa nana usu doc ebeye ede acho kwa omobọ mode eman konfo form ba be ma wade na ukudwa akọ yebere ne giana so na nema adaye pretimiera ma Abidjan kwanta na school junction enkane Old Goyo filling station no na chese Shesu Lake Road no onsa betimi akon nturu betimi atwe nana doc number na to baby na emrese no wo nkomo bia na dibare ne obewura na nkoma odo na ye no etimi edi 0555 80 5533 0555 80 5533 nti obaba na nkoma odo na ye timi edi maami ramo on the Facebook page ona yeni nkoma akra maoza biaga good afternoon guys, watch you live from Akimasa for Starboy. Watching the show live and clear at Fumbim Airport Fakye Sport no side Sunday. Gianluigi Donnarumma will be hot. Watch you live from Akimasa for Elijah Kwabena. Good afternoon, Abu. Watch you live from Nulongro. Please update me on Real Madrid. My greetings to famous figure Honorable Jack, Danny Boy, and Mendy. Benji Fancy Sewa. Watch you live from Fancy Sewa, Sunyani Road. Phobia. We are coming like hungry lions. We will massacre Yaron 41. Greetings, Honorable Wisdom Mose Buama, MCR Chima Nwabieja South. Amua Foster. Good afternoon, boss. And I'm watching you live from United States. We are waiting for you guys. Yoreba Ebe Ramono Krobia Prince. Anis Kola. Good afternoon, Fakye Sport Chelsea all the way. Avoada Isaac. Good afternoon, Mr. Abu. Hope you guys are doing well. Fantastic this afternoon. I'm Ike, watch you live from Nkoko. Greetings to my mom, Auntie Eku at Nkoko, Dubai. And Atunchi. Good afternoon, Abu. You guys are doing a great job. Keep it up. I'm Tunchi from Ahafo. Ayom Sono Difierebe Jatin Abdul Malik. Hi, good afternoon. I'm Pedro Rodriguez and I'm watching you live from Makarigu in the North Gonja and on the Baby Ramon Ewahanom Nana Anane Kunsu Kojo Chrome watching live Fabulous Ian Konkwa. Greetings to Boss inside KK and Jimano bed. Hi guys, Mauzene the Golden Boy Abu Diaby in Odeba Ebe Ramu young boy hi in Odeba Ebe Ramu Kofi Ajiman Black Man. Good afternoon, watch you live inside Pig Farm Akable. Also good afternoon, please. I'm watching you live from Akima Kiase. Greetings to my wife Jennifer Pia Mohamed Abu. Good afternoon, Debiran Filippo, Kwabri Kasemabu. Congratulations to Ruben Amoyim and Brian Mbuemo for winning the League Manager and Player Award of the month October. Glory, Man United. Greetings to my daughter, Frimpong Mansui, Charles Felix, and my mother, Antimer of Geneso. #Fakye Sport. No, EJ Penny 18 Ramon Tuzodiano, Eba, Yabrena, Yakinkai, Eddie Amakwami Blay. Hi, good evening, bro. I'm watching you live from Kianse, Kima Kianse, Jamaica. Update you on Barcelona. Luta Bomodier, there are great Mugabe. Watching the show live from Bekum Kutre #1. Keep up the good work for great Mugabe. And I'm also Regina Essa, a good sport. And on the bar, Ebe Ramun Tuzo, the Anamambra, a Ramo, your Facebook page, you have Kenkai on the WhatsApp line 020-754-3637. Me now, ye bape, abe ya for the baba, Nadiaka, atwa sweda mamo, ye basisia. Yabo Juma Bomani Makoye Pedamatia Fena while joining here. Now just on live Ewo Juma D Kesiano so 0207543637. You guys are good. You guys are doing a great job. Yaga, if you are Kima Safo. Hi, good afternoon. Nana Joa from Kumasi. As an now the end of the Ayakra and can't yet you know. I'm Frank from Kofoidi Asokoi. Basa is winning this weekend. Madrid will lose. Fakye TV, the best. Good evening, my boss. Phobia. That was called Kotoko. Oh, the message, you know, they be out the bar. Yeah, man. Do baby or cry as a French Kaklana Munia there. Hi, Nana Messiah from Oboase. How to win by 2 goals to 0 against Kotoko on Sunday. Hi, Abu. How are you doing today? And how is your crew? You're all doing very well. My greetings to Abib, the special one. I'm Kessie inside Serie. So please, I want Abib to do this for me. I want to ask Abib that which players will fit the Madrid team? What does Xabi Alonso have to do to win big games? Which section of the Madrid team do they need to advance? Do they need defender, striker, midfielder? Please, I want to know. That's question on the other buyer for Abib. Good afternoon, Fakye Sport. I'm happy to see our Camp Nou is ready to host games, the largest stadium in Europe. And if you like, agree. If you like, don't agree. Camp Nou, no go area. This is Haruna. The almost ready area. Otuaro should use this opportunity to invite the local performing players into the Black Star squad. Please, players should be called on merit, not by name. Ajama Asaman Kese and all the Fiedi Eramu Ewo Hanom. Good afternoon, Abu Fakye Sport Papa. Still Liverpool all the way. Greetings to Salt FM members. Ejadan Gansa Gideon Eromonso Erifiaba Eberamu. Good afternoon, Fakye Sport. I'm Kwadukana for Nyanchen Nyanse. My darling club Arsenal will win 2-0 this weekend. And I wish was a good afternoon, Fakye Sport. Abu is your son, Estika Jr. Watch you live from Atunsu Ramsey. Abu, you guys are doing a fantastic job. Keep it up. And we pray for long life as well. Greetings to my show, Ricardo Varas, and a special one, Abi Mohamed. Abu, now my picky form. Come and see proper goals I'm scoring for my team at Asante Kings Football. Opa Ajibuki me omo match view. And Sanete 0207543637. Special baby abo call there.
Alhamdulillah. Ahode ho so ho ye.
Menso me ho ye pa. Menso me ho ye pa.
And then see if you ala.
Yeah.
Yeah, fancy na first fiala. Oh, November no more.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, the crackers are few years old, but a year. But me 1,200 now.
What say?
Yeah, me but a year, but me 1,200 now. I said, yes, you.
I always catch.
Madana Kobina was 80 years, but only 80 million down.
Yes, Bravo, Cabrabo, no. Yeah, I'm not my wife.
I'm present me worry you my busy sir.
So I can why.
We have to say few na gas
but
I can't choose a cacao.
My busy do.
My busy
oh me dey a cacao.
Me dey my busy.
Me dey a cacao.
So all they no ko ku watch eh. No man na na to.
Adio. Na me uni years na dey aka.
Na say o te kakra mi na.
Na ni dey aka. 2035.
Plus 10 years.
Remember Sisi Abu.
We don't know about Hokrao.
David, I just told me young.
Okay.
19 years, I'm 29.
Yeah. Why say you? Jerry, it was so cham.
Jealous. I was like, I can't crabby. Now you.
That's what I said. I had my Wednesday in the end of the
day. I didn't already like a crabby. I will be a show organizer to obey.
Maybe the organizer never. Okay.
I mean, you're calling any
people say a question say, Hediana Xabi Alonso to win big games.
Yeah.
I think I have 3 things to say. I'm not and come a topic on because of the question, and we'll just have to answer him. So I think one, how Real Madrid finds it very difficult when it comes to defending set pieces in big games. So what Madrid this season, big games now, my brain Ninina is also from set pieces, and I think that Xabi Alonso need to work on Sa and Yaman. If he's able to find antidote to how to defend set pieces in big games, it is one thing ABOU. And number 2, Real Madrid right wing position. Madrid need to find solution. It happens to be one position a balance in you, and no way bebo. Adechina we are babebo. Omo bonus have not been able to give constant performances. Obekase we mu de omo performance. Omatimi ama 2, 3, 4, 5 matches and nyina so and na Master Antoine Ochina Ibrahim Diaz. The next day Fede Valverde na rotate na no cry Eduardo Camavinga. So then the airborne role. So he need to find somebody who will fit that role perfectly. If he's able to solve Adena, it gives him balance. Vinicius pretty from the left side Omao good performance. Mbappe did the front line. No one on the right side. No someone is solid. I think that it will help. And then the last one, Madrid need to find more scorers. It has been Kylian Mbappe too much. Since we even go no Emma Bibri Rodrigo goes by. As a matter of fact, and then ask more Rodrigo so the question about so it will just lead me to Sana Sam no. You said that you Bellingham goes maybe I feel on no crown. We're free engineer there. So Madrid need to find more scorers. If we are sure we say, but the question say one man shoe. The day that person is being capitalized, I won't mean you go. So for me, I think that these 3 positions or these 3 departments, if Xabi Alonso is able to find solutions at the earliest time in big games you will be able to try, but until then, Nadia, to be very honest, so you need to work on those things. Now, Poku Maka Sasam now, me say leading me to Rodrigo the conversation. Maybe then I mean some now me day by neck home, and then care last, but because of some about marriage, so I want to start it from that place. Me then internet, that's why I mentioned the man Makuhu Adeba who say 28 matches, the last 28 matches.
Yeah.
And a calls for worry say we will be at we a Real Madrid supporter. Not only Real Madrid supporter, but we a fan of football. Not open quality football. Outdoor players are not my ball fan. You understand that this boy called Rodrigo is one of the players saying no Mama Madrid nation no. Not only Nigos are Oshe, but Kwakuso Jina Park so Bobola, what he offers the team. The kind of balance Rodrigo at the money team, offensively, defensively. They be any team commander, Carlo Ancelotti time near Castle. Among the players are on one Madrid anymore. Any pass we do Bellingham a free man, or yeah, Juma more con anymore, Simon and Cheba, Emma team in your balance. Now Rodrigo. But Kwakudia post Carlo Ancelotti. New manager, but even before Ancelotti ever corner crown, no, I started fading out from the lineup. You think that player about 2-3 years ago, now Bob Madrid, now Ejina the 9 so back Rodrigo Nane, yeah, call up matches no Onyabimo, Obe French and no about. There are some of the important games in Real Madrid, Rodrigo Ensimwaka, so 28 matches, Chama and go. To think that the last time I was saying league go, February. Man to be munye koku November akaka krabi ne ekoso afino di ekeka ko be 10 months or so since Rodrigo enya league goal for club Real Madrid, and I think that the earlier boy Nankasa will sit down and understand say you baby akubaby so on to me nya the self confidence and back or Real Madrid Jesse Musen or boss here rediscover the Rodrigo ani nim Rodrigo na Madrid Champions League a big night. They need somebody to make sure say omo bed ni nyina begunu so anye Benzema, anye Vinicius, anye Luka Modric, anye Toni Kroos, anye any big person in the team, but no small boy Rodrigo no na obe save omo against Manchester City. And they say yeah baller lineup yehunu but nchen obe sima minute kakra na obobon onhu bibia. Now look at the last 6-7 games including national team. Rodrigo abona minute now from a so that was the Liverpool. Now we had the Oboboy in Champions League. 22 minutes. And Oboboy. Oba said the next one. Madrid Villarreal. We about 12 minutes. Real Madrid Barcelona 19 minutes. Madrid Juventus. No bench. Madrid Getafe 86 minutes. And then we pim. They are not the Onyabibo Echo and Nimkakra. No about national team. I don't want to even bring the national team in the discussion. Real Madrid Villarreal 8 minutes per. This tells you, say, the Rodrigo na nim and the Carlo Ancelotti. It is not the same Rodrigo any who Real Madrid. I think that Coach Xabi Alonso Niema all you need clear. Sa kwadanin can the plans.
Yeah.
The earlier boy the better said, baby Ojinano, the career a stake. Kwaku nyini bi asa. Rodrigo na can I stand to be corrected. I don't think he's more than even 25 years. We have to cross check the age.
I feel him say
okay, 25 years. So this is somebody can't football. I feel we're doing a prime. Or more born in 24 years. 24 years. I feel we're 25. And you know be when you near so I feel that we run a prime and cause born or Boboni. And it is only Real Madrid and a Rodrigo situation now with the mobile room. We Madrid is in China. Among the top clubs now, it will be as they play while Rodrigo call a starter. About match in, match out. I think that Cecilia for Madrid, Abako Simbi also or Real Madrid, I was said on any agent, they decided it is time they move on to find baby Ubenya enough playing time. Club a better value, no club a man as I say, the talent that Ekutano should not be wasted. But Sankobane Sana. 2 minutes, 3 minutes, at the end of the day, ABA Real Madrid in team, maybe season, Ubenya trophy, but talent now a woman, and what people are omodo akwadano and kofua, not a prospect, almost also bet me abo on every stage, anticipating so be disappointed on one, disappointing the fan base, disappointed football loving fans they see greatness in talent here. I'm always sure the very best of luck. So I think that maybe Xabi Alonso they are clear. we could be and obey a convincing papa. Born and onya bimo. The only thing that will help him, say ABOU, Vinicius Junior, and the way I started a course with manager Alonso no. A bear escalating abroad stage now na Vinicius Junior FO. If Vinny leaves there, Ubenya the opportunity to operate from the left side now, and also falls or comfortable until then. Say Vinny ebe stay, Obey standing the contract at once. So clearly, what it means is that Madrid are done with Aquadano, and that is how Real Madrid is. Ayana is not about age; it is not about performance. When they think that they've seen whatever they want to get from you, age in that so, but they want to also make the Wajisika. We could find a way to make sure say, Omona better the exit done. No, the agenda so the Ajiska. I think that it is high time Rodrigo considered leaving Real Madrid now on relaunching the career and baby baby obenya enough playing time. You appreciating the effort. He's a fine player. In the Chelsea setup, Rodrigo will start any match. Umbraya about 90 minutes. In Manchester United setup, Umbraya 90 minutes. Manchester City obenya biabo. Liverpool obebo. I don't know team Rodrigo Ekowa onya bimo. Maybe Barcelona because of Lami Yama any what's the name Rafinha. Omumi now operate from the wings. Nebia hono kwa obebre and so biabo. But aside that, almost all the big teams, even Bayern Munich, on any day, may prefer Rodrigo on the left side of the wings ahead of Luis Diaz. On any day. Yes. On any day, I'll prefer
any debatable.
That's what I'm saying. I'll prefer Rodrigo ahead of Luis Diaz. Luis Diaz this season, the numbers are incredible. And you give him the numbers and then the flowers, what he is doing for Bayern Munich this season. But in terms of the previous years, in terms of consistency, anyhow, they decide big games. I think that Rodrigo a bit ahead of Aquada friends and Luis Diaz in my books. So it is high time. So be who say Madrid he will definitely be considered for this little roller who play at the ABOU. He need to step forward, move to different club. The more they was so any challenge. Now I'm better. Hakar say who will be a UTV no any beji osumi we mu pa me so be any beji Ruben Amorim. After we nomination coach of the month, Bakweku eyes on the cake and he said Ruben Amorim awini manager of the month in the EDS now. So I'll see a bot opinion abaso. Yemo Brian Mbuemo manager friend say ya only Ronaldinho mebwa yemo ono so abaso say omumi upon the intense pressure Manchester United buy how you subject to public ridicule say yema nkoye emfa mo mo de ombeye bia na adwiri aguru. They've been able to wash off that pressure and then in the month of October they shown glimpses of quality performance, glimpses of team and why you're ready to compete and compete very well. Coach na ba the coach of the month. My team then come on now where after win the award say award and dia or the money team. He thinks that team no nyina and a fight am o be gina baby o gina no. That is the way to go. Or say the omaye ni nyina no say emfaso beba so a they need to show resilience. I say o make sure say continuation ebe daddy e wo the omaye in the month of October. So over the coach of the month in the month of October, near around November, nobody will remember what you did in October. That is how football any coaching. So it is high time they build upon we say we no any the confidence, the morale booster for Manchester United. Say, look, upon we've been able to find a way to be recognized. We should build upon this going for the subsequent months now any matches are hold on Manchester United na kwaku menena mu ana me hwe we na me ko hu ade ba kwa no so ma be yam hye Luther Abobo coaches are hold on omaje coach of the month for Manchester United the number of times omoje any ade now so ope Manchester yes man to be player be any the coach we need Premier League player of the month any coach of the month Alex Ferguson any Ronaldo ABOU. Yeah. Marcus Rashford any Oli ABOU. Ten Hag any Abusapeni Maguire and Ababu Duru Mbuemo any Arnold. Now, Kofona ya omo play gimmicks any trivia around this. Now will tell you say we are kasefoni me no omo why say na Ronaldo any Alex Ferguson if you are. Obi also a waji coach of the month alongside with player we be no. Case na e dey dey am coach no. Players na nkasa kran so bre. Maguire na near the intino that switch team.
Ronaldo ne Ferguson na mo so na.
We hope and wish them say ombefa saa akwan no so ye mpe so ombefa Ten Hag and I say Ole Gunnar Solskjaer kwan so omo kofa Ten Hag any Ole Gunnar Solskjaer Marcus Rashford any what's the name Harry Maguire kwan so a ombebre to only watch them the very best say enya de wa ase no say we draw line na we be ogina na nka wa draw ni see straight na be see Ferguson ni Ronaldo de no so na aboa Manchester United say be ya consistency ebe daddy our club Manchester United. I wish Manchester to get back to our stage now near Manchester where they will be competing with the big boys in the top four. Young footballers are Moshe. Debi ya me bana ni hubi bise ya. I try to bring you in, especially the attackers. You come and say they are quite lucky strikers. Erling Haaland said he always put extra effort to make sure he get better every day. Now, to think that in 4 years, the last 4 years, Erling Haaland, striker, na Jumane say obe jina anymore. No wako asegu. Why 18 offside in the last 4 years? This season, how many matches in the about 10, including 4 Champions League games? Akwadane single offside.
Those are there. I know Tete.
I say they be a poor match. He goes back and watch the clips to make sure say Edian Obeya he will to play himself onside. Because it brings me to the entire the numbers near so significant. To think that baby Genius is here and so where Erling Haaland any Juma way on the career man. The number of games are wabo any goal involvement and also saying number of games are wabo. So far the goals plus an assist. Now Kabuma and also say number of games over now on your screen. Previous season 2022-2023 8 offside NOA 2023-2024 6 NOA entire season when you say 2-3 matches 2024-2025 just 4 offside otisumi ever from and kweku baby Genesis here you know you bought 10 matches not a single offside and Erling Haaland it tells you why in here the goal ratio was your strikers be brave or what goals no but goals be brave rule out if they're able to play themselves onside so the Erling Haaland na who think say goals be brave ever count and Akwadane try a different form of striking in the era of video assistant referee where you score goals to say goal no offside no he's been able to go 10 games without being offside for a single time. I think that he need to be studied how he's been able to do this and not say any league he's playing in the league that has been touted as the best league in the world in the Premier League and about 4 seasons just 18 offside and this season 10 games so far not a single offside. I think that I'll see a steady Akwadana defend and Haaland and in a Juma where a young striker take him as a role model. How he's able to play himself onside always. Na kweku yenfa semi-automated anyone wise as a Wenger proposal now. I was saying the whole body no onside. I said offside before say you be ruling and off and kweku all you see. Do you think that you drew that stage now? You see player, I just say whole body no assign the last defender no answer you rule offside no and Haaland be single offside in the game and I say in the season. Obetima ko be 10 years say this amra neba obeko 10 years no only single offside. That is where the pressure be Ronaldo ni Messi when it comes to scoring no so amra dey here adwuma chama be 5 years at once no say be 500 goals
makwakumra why Bawas Brame na yerko baransana obeba no ne yoko Asante Mampon fire service station wa house officer Amoa AK say CAF yejuma di no mfin dia agokra wato yen kra so officer Amoa oye ene no kwa firefighter zere mo from no the officer say CAF we echi apa yejuma di no mfin dia agro ne adia ti ram na yenko but say kika corner was a place na naturalize no ba kukobo game weekend na ba bi on na no say bi me yes me na nwuramu sisi a na etekwa ko oye transit wo take say me foul me na fa chene ba de ram o mai oba me na be din komo
Kwaku Obia nim say I'm one of the biggest fan when it comes to GOAT issues blah blah blah. Yeah, Ronaldo fan. And definitely regardless where I sit how me who will be and I'll still be Ronaldo fan. But Kwaku, there is a portion in the interview no na I don't agree. And I don't know how and why it's hard in the ball. We didn't come about Ronaldo Messi edging World Cup for Argentina that any issue, but say or not the Portugal minor a big issue and a will be our. And the argument is that even at Argentina, and Messi the greatest or Messi in the World Cup and my friend Argentina.
Yeah.
Kwaku. Right from the onset, Messi started say, "Oh, Bobo, he's played under a lot of pressure than Ronaldo." Yes, in Argentina, he's played under a lot of pressure than Ronaldo ever at Portugal national team. Kwaku, for Argentina national team, na for omo players ne no more yeye. Ni akasa wona you ni Maradona. What do people expect from you? He expect you to give what Maradona gave. And when you fail to give that performance, you make tauto as a failure. When to me and for that performance in Amba. The best person in the Portuguese national team or whatever no was Eusebio. It was all year born home, but one nothing for my friend here Portugal.
Yeah.
Into Ubayano Fofra, nobody even see you say one to me and you failure. But imagine war a year. Kubim. Na Kuno MPs were hopper. Who be the assembly manager say, Emma, that respect I deserve.
Baby.
Derived from the ones that near wall. The benchmark a MPD.
As also
a so DMP.
A quatra.
A quatra.
And as regional minister,
won't to me be an
MP. No. Yeah,
so the assemblyman, no disrespect to assemblyman for no. But who the assemblyman on your is the more reason why Argentina for no a good message to say he failed them with whatever he's won for Barcelona
yeah.
that he can't give same to my friend Argentina. So he's been playing under a lot of pressure our Argentina national team as compared to Ronaldo playing at Portugal. And if you bring that thing in, many Ronaldo nyage because will serve you with whatever he did, bringing goals or whatever. One nothing for the Portuguese national team. And this Ronaldo Baba get 3 trophies with the Portuguese national team now. We see say why are they now you gradually now Baba standard. Let's say okay, let's see how I know see Koba no one Ronaldo didn't be more money. But if you want to discredit Messi for winning the World Cup for Argentina, maybe Ronaldo nyade. Messi won 4 Champions League for Barcelona. When he came to Barcelona, Barcelona had 1. All come on the 4 account. Real Madrid no margin that and Ronaldo beji so. Of course, so much the account.
Yeah.
It did no J and paper now because I'm for that. So what was that discussion? I'm a Ronaldo fan, but this one I disagree with Ronaldo because the pressure Messi namu Argentina. Edumbre become manager national team nebo because of how na pressure neighbor. So we need to give Messi the credit. Also, what Jai na song for winning the World Cup, no problem. And it's the more reason why in my books, some mechanic you are gaining free World Cup squad. Because imagine going to a World Cup. Now a captain say it's not his dream to win the World Cup. What is he going to do at the World Cup? So I think this one is below belt. And the Mami El Ronaldo camp. I know on PS Morgan, Shannon Dean, Omudu Omonkoma, sometimes in community one Kasatina now, yeah, what additional shop trash and nobody won't challenge. But I believe Messi, since was started over, he's played under a lot of pressure because you need to do something that Maradona be the moment in Argentina. You had the opportunity to strive for Europe, winning Champions League for Barcelona and all that. Maradona probably be a Wanyanosa, a Europe war. But in terms of Argentina national team, he did something monumental for them. And if you are playing there compared to Maradona, you need to give them that thing.
I'm call take him brother. I'm to Asoni Adia. Ma many is the alpha be a player back one D na mountain time video so as a Ghana ye di hon come up ex BA United 11 Wonders hard to folk. And Obuji made a Madrid FC will Kosovo. Salif Ibrahim Di Maria. Di Maria bibi abo call there. Mezono yeah. We dey me zomre no me fa ne kesi bia because ma deze afi na mo be fit take ya say Ramo Kosovo na makọ akwa to aso bara enkomo na chance no ma me congratulations because you will say for the first time when you call up akwa jama buejuma etimi era ma Benin minor komo no haya na 6 months ago we catch me say komo bi say koso because on our papa fi na omono waka ase ba kumienu bi na ende dadi ena esi enya abamu se na hyase ni siti ane aba be wi akwakobo ejuma de ama beni man
and the Prabu Edikan Matcha Matiefo nyina na Matcha Ghana for Chame fans ne jam paying for more support me maybe crazy and one me kasa ache ba na akwe no aba kumuni people no be say ba so far dey bibia wi a yemi nyina obi aja tum say obi na obi abe adwuma say motia no press abepepe.
Alzalivu.
Salam Abu.
Yeah, Rami Bizadi is there Benin passport na de be ejuma sisi a.
Midwe ejuma say unya passport na untimi emmomo because passport na would be BNT. So far anti me no ma passport na be bia.
Na omo bear project na nka so omo de betu wani no ya na enim say PP big players to say mono. Ya na mo take decision bi si a mo hwe ba komienu bi ni ade omo project na nka so omo de betu wani no de no mo ka che wa ama ne wa consider so kwa kubo ejuma de amomo.
Because me coach na kasa na me kasa direct ana omo foundation paying for ba ko na me kasa ana me sure how omo sin me kasa na be boa me like football damaging because one to national team kan football ho e boa ma ultimate draw ani ti omo ne me kasa wi ana so se papa so man se wana na chifri nti na se akoye fie nti na ndiye no kasa no yenyina obi ate ne ho ase kama and say ya we bibia omotima frame
Waraza ade ba ko ana nkofo e kase omode bo wa edu bebi no hu se wo so na aba be ejuma pare mo mo ye de afcon a ebe koso wo Morocco last time me din komo no me dey gino raw catch also be hia say no be baba be kan ho na the afcon no wakwa ku showcase talent na abo ama Benin man na ama ko yidi amo bibi sa real man na
yeah ni na kan because ana make na the national team yana enye is say real referee national team so no money na kan and I'm say be born for the next step because football no never be if happen person na your next step na you know nti me next step no me share like opportunity am say nya no never say African Cup boy me say nya opportunity nti na akwa me first time nti na national team so the jeni ko akodia depend on modern ball ati asenti me ko imi modern ball na be sa akire say bia the next step no be tuma say ako
wow ya mo abaso ze ni ewra musa akona wakwa kubo ejuma bo amane amakwe but no as a news ne ba out no na wa unia no phobia for no mo ye sad kakra e ba mo so hwe ejuma obo na proper playmaker pa nanka ubetimi atwen kakra because baby a wadu ya abo conference league ni ade nanka ebia david black stars ye beton sa for say kabra na bra be bobi mai but omo ni as a decision we dey intentem no do
abu football ade ade sanyina na age le koso ana blaster na nyame nkwame dia ana football nyame nkwame dia football ade say na different talent here bam nti ana football opportunity ni ba yeso njama na nko so nti sana mani nyina kan ana me decide say because also if Ghana mi fie Benin so mi fie ti ba be me ko bia no fie na me wo
ya faba mu di ho ya say juma aba be ye no Ghana ansa na akwa mo no ne wanya akwanya da ambo juma fama Black Stars ne da ya wo di ho ya
famba bia na me ya ba famba ya me feel say no one because it's football no ana American players and those ana coach bia ba ono quality awede open je duba bia na me accept say bia coach no quality no ompe nti duba bia coach bia hum ya open quality no and so what on side after sometimes ultimate ko be na bu coach no yes we nimbo by we start of training no ma bia ompe so nti football dey duba bia so accept the be bo akwan bia
but Kairi Kaka Joe Crew for abofo because na almost the omo penny say maybe a odi obudi na kwa kodu no na nkobo nse wa boy njesi na jamu bu ejumere ama the Black Star but ne ankwa yesa dem say ahyedodo no mpa diminim na de obeka de acho
yeah I won't say fans the fans no different than who play na ujina pitch so yede bono from a drew a young Betimasi. Mikrum say, we are the Ubia Ukrum Nibia Venya say, where they good room peppers will be. No, but drew a decision. Why would you not further and so on? Only I say we take a decision.
Bebega, yeah. Edu baby, I was the old player, Nana, who take it decision, but one idea. But let's see, what I say, yeah, Fred crashes and also. Zalu Tevega.
Yeah, was one.
Oh, I was a network in your way near there.
Hello?
Yeah, Dibaya, not me, Bizarre says, I only the French and they can any other. What shall I see you have be found there?
And the wish ya so when I football so I play well and so football is a week casawi and I had the French community as wish ya I will put on my set on the Gaston who I was a bit my idea one.
Mate, me jam more coming in check more better number of but Yambo Sunday super clash no Japan in Ramu. Wow team a crowd of folk who's to Krobia Kumasi Asante Kotoko. That give no ba. Made them a kaipa you could yama. Only Richmond Lamptey. Obema proper game. Plenty no one barry. O the Namana Lamptey. The Namal preview mana. Goose nation says ba heart so a or more extra money a day. Meaning this season we Ghana League in Ibipa. Has Kotoko be a lusu game. Na Sunday game no then I be candia found.
Yeah, especially me follow has matches on one. I think Kotoko. Money Champions League. I think Champions League.
This happen.
Yeah, and so now me follow Kakra. Because I feel okay. I had, you know, say I young boys and also that. You see, I'm the coach in the day. I don't follow the other team, you know. But I did back when I say I'm sure matches no who matches no. Yeah, and I say no. Who matches no play? I will matches no play. Home. The match we expect said. A bit of because Anna while in Kotoko Zito or so on your coach I work now as a the only has it Shiana even quarter old dreams in Diana it is got much and our nascent coach Samza on so on so the match a bit of match may expect so much with my draw Sana
Bomana because there phobia need ya operate draws is here no Kotoko ball no body coaches no who can grab a mana.
No, you see, when say American season has any home record no. I think say I'm winning match by hope and I'm winning by consuming one. Say I will record in home. So and I will share my match in a bit of match in which my way go or other a bit my draw, I will wait my draw because my show meaning I'm starting from my show meaning my show meaning
Ma yenyao na koko dia dino nyamboa yebeza bani ababedi nko emze weni jasu ne yeda sepa se wura mu nyina waje pene ne yedi nkobo dia wish all the best of luck abi minim zo bi o question bia man show me bisa di maria na momo ye weni ade because wa justify bibia na yemane nko yo kwa no yemane nko
okobo matches we mi ni wia ya be kwa afcon na ha ya heard the best way but on Kaiser Ghana for nyina tanachi
okay
yes yeah best support full support
Ghana for tanachi full support onko ire no Ghana for tanachi anko bo friend
salu buti ate here na say bibia raza kaza why
that's right.
Okay, and the law, yeah, any FC Draita, more playmaker, Salif Ibrahim, and our Ramo Benin, no chichi, kama. But we ready there. I'm a foul near the idea. My show, Share Cacas also, and I'm in an Antois in Dinkomo. Why not your breath here in Yaquai? I will run same with him. I'm more zombie back on Osama. Uganda,
Baba Lasa.
Yoko.
Diaby, yenim komo kakra na de bia me kase se oye war superstar and I say oye global icon. That's what do jumedi bia make sure so you leave an indelible impact. Impact ni betimi eruni ache so that in the next generation to come we can easily classify your heritage as one of the progressive continuous heritage and obetimi aboa in any other job oye. Now Pep Guardiola abo the number of matches 999, and over this weekend against the side of Liverpool Football Club, when he is able to play that particular match, obetimi ako the 1,000 football matches ever since stepping the foot in the coaching career of himself. At the time, now establishing in the FC Barcelona Football Club from the Team B to the Team A, Bayern Munich, and then Manchester City. All of these matches at Timia Kambum, and then he is having 999 games. That tells you the kind of mantle Pep Guardiola etimi achieve ediamano. Now at the time, now Obo Edema the side, that's all coach Edema Barcelona Team B. He played 42 matches for himself. In the Barcelona Team A, he played 247 matches for himself. At FC Bayern Munich, 161 matches. At Manchester City, he had 549 matches for Manchester City. And so over the weekend now, Obe moving from 549 to 550 matches in the way to me Abodiaman. This is the kind of impact, this is the kind of achievement we are seeing Pep Guardiola doing it for himself. In terms of trophies, Awaje, in about 999 matches that he has played, he has been able to achieve 37 trophies to his credit. I will call the cabinet more. These are major trophies that we winning at the Amano. Now we have something that we call the School of Pep Guardiola. School of Pep Guardiola because he has been able to have influence. He has been able to cross an impact in most of the players on your Maye Jumada, and some of the coaches are or more assistant, and now they are actually doing very well in most of the clubs are with me or Amutimi a coachy Ediamom. So we'll check the side of Mikel Arteta. Although Mikel Arteta played for Arsenal, Everton, and other clubs in Europe. But when he was starting his coaching career, he needed to start it right with Manchester City at the time. Not Pep Guardiola, a coach at Manchester City. He was then the assistant coach for Pep Guardiola for so many years. When the call came for him to come to his parent club called Arsenal Football Club, he left in a hurry, came to Arsenal, and then he is now topping the league chart currently as we speak. Being consistent, making sure so better so second in the league log of English Premiership for about 3 seasons in a row. It tells you say he has remained on that particular superior high, and then he is lifting that kind of image, that kind of impact that he had from the side of Pep Guardiola at Arsenal Football Club. Talk about Vincent Kompany. Vincent Kompany wasn't an assistant coach, but then he was a player coach. A player coach in the sense that at the time, not only the Manchester City, and then Pep Guardiola was the coach too for Manchester City. He was a player, and then he was also commanding some instructions from Pep Guardiola on the line into the field of play, making sure say a bit manage Manchester City games in most of the successive wins under Pep Guardiola and Vincent Kompany as the captain for Manchester City. After say all free Manchester City, he needed to go to Belgium. From Belgium, he came into the championship, make sure say what the team Burnley Ebeba into the English Premiership from relegation. When he came, or Osam back to relegation, but then he took his godfather to link him up to the Bayern Munich Football Club job for him to go. Last season, he was able to win the Bundesliga for the side of Bayern Munich Football Club. And then this particular season, in terms of consistent wins that we have had for the side of Bayern Munich Football Club, 17 games, 17 wins, making sure so we share over 50 goals for the side of Bayern Munich Football Club, and conceding less tells you say Papa and Vincent Kompany as a player and as a student of Pep Guardiola, he is also doing the ideology for the side of Pep Guardiola. Talk about Xabi Alonso. Xabi Alonso too was a player for Pep Guardiola at the time and now coaching Edema Bayern Munich Football Club. Right after Bayern Munich all retired, he needed to come home, start up with Real Madrid Football Club, go back to Real Sociedad, making sure so Beko buy 04 Leverkusen, and then he will achieve that equaling recorder. Not buy 04 Leverkusen, he needed to break that particular curse, that shackles, and made Bayer 04 Leverkusen win their Bundesliga in last 2 seasons, making sure so be dominating in the Bundesliga and EFL Pokal for themselves. Coming to Real Madrid Football Club, or sit on top of the La Liga currently as we speak. And he is also making sure say his idealistic type of coach now will demand the free Pep Guardiola, it will be exalted at that particular material moment. Enzo Maresca was part of Guardiola's success and now OTV treble in that particular season at Manchester City area. After that season, he needed to depart from Manchester City, go into Leicester City, no what you're going to the championship. Actually, the champion, but back to the English Premiership. But within that last season, he needed to come to the side of Chelsea Football Club. Use Chelsea to qualify for the Champions League. Making sure that Chelsea maybe we need the Conference League and then win the FIFA Club World Cup at this particular material moment. So this is the school of Pep, and these are some of the managers, the players that he has managed, the players that he has had an impact on, and how he is able to have almost of these particular players on his credibility. That makes me think, say, we'll pay one of these coaches, or make me as superb the side of Sir Alex Ferguson records in the English Premiership. I'm thinking, say, Pep Guardiola, with a number of years obedi, the side of AP on him, he can easily surpass the record of Papa Sir Alex Ferguson, they regard and say, we're the greatest of all time in terms of coaching in the world of football. But so we'll compare one achievement to Sir Alex Ferguson. You will admit, say, Sir Alex Ferguson achievement to what TV, it was much greater. But then the demand of Pep Guardiola with fewer games and how he's walking into the crossfit of that particular history tells you, say, Guardiola in short moment of time, it me I dedicated that kind of history Sir Alex Ferguson. The 2-1. So we'll check Sir Alex Ferguson now. In terms of games that he played for the side of Manchester United, he played 1,500 games for himself as a coach, winning 895 games, 38 trophies. And not winning yet, but I've told you, Sir Guardiola, he winning 37 trophies to his credibility, 13 Premier League titles. Committee showed the way to me winning at 10. In terms of Champions League, he has won 2, FA Cup 5, League Cup 4, Club World Cup 1, Cup Winners' Cup 1, and Intercontinental Cup. He has won 1 to his credibility. That makes me think, say, with this particular more games, Sir Alex Ferguson, looking at the demand of fewer games that Guardiola has played, in less than maybe 2 seasons to come, I will see, as we shall see Pep Guardiola doing that particular record, equally that Sir Alex Ferguson record for himself at Manchester City. And as then Okekako, the greatest of all time achievement, a bit so at the side of Pep Guardiola. But DIABY, I'm happy for Manchester United for one particular season.
But a quick man, and
the reason why I'm happy for Manchester United is that in a situation when you find yourself in discomfort, in a situation that you find yourself, say, you are going through a lot, just take a breather and drink a cup of water. The next moment can channel out to become your joyful moment at any moment in time. This was Manchester United in 2024-2025 season. After the very 10 matches, Manchester United baby number 13th on the league log. And they were having 12 points to their credibility. But in this particular season, so we'll check the tries, the tested times that Ruben Amorim had gone through with his players, that the Manchester United management had gone through, the backlash and the criticism for Manchester United. After this particular very 10 games, we are seeing Manchester United being laid out in the 8th position, having 17 points. Now, so we'll check from that particular 8th position number to the 5th position of AFC Bournemouth, it's just 1 point penny separating Manchester United and AFC Bournemouth. Meaning, say, in over weekend, in win the game against Nottingham Forest, and they would have walked straight into the 3rd position at Liverpool, and I think Sir Ruben Amorim winning the Coach of the Month award together with Brian Boom, winning the Player of the Month award is giving them that kind of intrinsic and extrinsic motivation for them to go far and make sure, say, those, tedious moments we go through last season, this season will be a smiling moment for Manchester United. I'm happy for them, and I know with the consistent performance that Ruben Amorim will give Manchester United, at the end of this season, Manchester will qualify in the top 4 of this particular EPL.
Malte, Merasipa, dear lawyer, maestro, now telling Kano, Yabekona. Yakwaku din komo kakrana bo na nema de di peri ama serebe kero John Tuayaba Center ne yomaba no beju omo no ya de damu sunko nana wa ha ye ne no be din komo no de ram simadu na de aka no ne de wo no erameti me de ama so mamre na make can message kakalo Fakye Sport and justice for Magona Domain watching you live, keep the fire burning. And I was good evening Fakye Sport. I'm Alexander, watch you live from Koforidia. Please update me on Liverpool. You are doing a great job. And I, Fakye TV, my name is Sylvester. watch you live from MON-FRI. And I think Harry Kane and Erling Haaland, one of them can break Messi's record of 91 goals in a calendar year this season. The also Ereben Nalabu and Barowski listening to live inside Brekum. Greetings to all Barcelona fans. And I will also greetings Abu and your crew. Please, how do you assess past performance of referee Reginald Emba at Akim Suta in the Eastern region? Yababana Sai Chuniabe Dihun Komo. Hello, Fakye Sport. Liverpool is winning this weekend. Sifa from Atonsu. And I wish good evening, Abu. I want you live from Sunya, please. My name is Blessing. Please, they are saying Real Madrid Stadium cannot host World Cup final. Please, is that true? Hey, your uncle be so high. I'm not being Musudi Nechina Bibi Hupao. Almost Santiago Bernabeu to me host Champions League World Cup final. Santiago Bernabeu. Now, I'm saying 2030 World Cup, and I remember say final. Eh, hold on, Bebono. Na bibi amo for there.
Yakupa domino. So here.
No, yeah. My you. Any abi na aba no nti. Na nzo no do sa to no say
pressure.
Na no obo edin so first na me edin. I'm say the brain behind edin na nkasa no is special.
Oh, okay.
It tells you one thing. You can say John Twa.
Yeah.
There was Santiago.
Yeah.
I'm sure say there are a lot of people who teach more than but so who Johnny Akotua BB they hear them and them so yes into Dean Kwa alone. Yaren would be Chini Wako Hospital, A Hospital, B Herbal Center, C Herbal Center, D. That is the location.
As will be Kaze, we done it to
yes. Let's say, Nenim Lechi, what we are no last stop, and a China Nibaka just a while, Mahanako, go Friday, Kautako, why that coin. But Oba Jantua, as a waka waka. There's a determined waka.
Nana,
Tretu book him.
Madam Asepa, Madam Asinso na Mada Motie for nyina so ase. Your friend me Dr. Nana Owusu Kutirampem. I'm a CEO for Jointwa Herbal and Scientific Research Center.
Yeah.
Said na me nua be making. Enye herbal clinic keke. A research center, you dedicate your strength to research into herbal medications.
Yeah.
Okay, if free to take na na the anima e bibidro o yare we as ko tie haban kawebom. Those times need to me live healthy, need me to na seche. But see say be chemicals, yenka chemical B, chemical C, emom ne fansa yare we no. Yare bibidro abro ye beka cho say ni ho adrompo. Because na de ye na nanmo ye no, ye ja to ho ama ye know a mu.
Yeah.
Until you go back to your roots, na you invest more into research a war a bibidromo. The bibidro to me na ye de adom ye man for any Ghana for. Enti open down to a herbal clinic cha kwa ya be pm Kumasi Abidjan Kwanta. Lake Road. Abidjan Kwanta Lake Road. But some train airquine so outside Putoja, the next stop Abidjan Kwanta.
Yeah.
It will be a friend school junction after Rehoboth Christian Community School. That junction that one so I also saw an idea of Honoma. Who do not so be also he grant to a herbal clinica will be a ebecho. Now, young statistics kakra. Currently, a war nipa 10,000 be a war Ghana be a nemu 73 a woo of stroke.
Okay.
In previous years, about 10 years ago, na yari kum nipa pa malaria and communicable diseases.
Yeah.
But I say about mostly of stroke and heart diseases and a eku amount for say. Stroke to me obia. You can stroke at the causes near me no. Either say a moja veins na di moja ko wadwem no baby a rupture and I say nya major blockage preventing moja ne say enko wadwem. Enti obia a potential stroke patient.
Okay.
Enti I can see any I can say mental ma stroke symptoms na obo nkaye no enko chill preko pa untimi nya ho hwe ansa na abe dadwen ato abusua so na abe hawa to abusua so dwane bra dwan to herbal clinic na yenye mumoja mu hwehwemu ma ne entufo ne ma bebre ho enema bi okra na utimi sha center ma etimi prevent stroke kra nipa bebre nya symptoms stroke symptoms emma preko peda stroke obien wanya stroke e ba prekope wo habo se onsa ayotititi onan ayotititi wo beda nya ne na onsa no hu se moja nkom hu se aye dead it is something singing about never kai say bibi cause who need pedua who hear attention. It is a would say me na the future man say unya symptoms when you na to me can't have never grant to a herbal clinic. Na yɛn fa nsi afidie so na yɛn ma waduro papa ɛyɛ bibiduro bi on ma omogya no viscosity omogya no mu edu enti akoma ne ipia kwa etimi clotte in a part omogya no because emodro epia quality o clotting factor no so be costro to be do baby now vein baby a clotte emogya no ntimi enya access to the brain cells as said emogya no koho enti wo fear stroke ya de hu hia pam. And I have 5 vital organs. Any party I see, your 5 organs, and you need to do my own team in Tenassi.
No crap.
Sabi on set channel over Tenassi.
No crap.
But 5 vital organs here, Wadjune, Wakuma, or lung, or liver, or kidney. Sani ma 5, we move beer touching man, untimin Tenassi.
No crap.
Enti, down to a backline from 25th of last month, and I'm sure say you're free screening into your vital organs. Bra, near that free screening, my young go vital organs move. The shocking revelation said, we used to for the second cause of death, heart.
Akuma no.
Akuma kumni papa is when you heart attack, when you kumni pa organa pass say. Enti minu I would say me papa from Ricana Brana down to a herbal clinic. Yenrishe wakuma and vital organs in him. Near my wife to papa. Na yencho they do on crane just living habits be and I say oh Hansen or Sano. And then maybe I will be necessary about home to necessary. It's a brand new phone safe videos near who signed their money in an wow. Yeah, the next a year very important. I say in our share home so a woman sem. Down to a herbal and scientific research center. Ye di a juma one saw a woman sem both male and female infertility issues. Oh yeah, bear my low sperm count or sperm mobility and our form. There a problem with sperm production be an over down to a herbal clinic. You be too for near wajma I de ABOU or your bar infections. Ahawa masi say o fallopian tube o service small was PID PCOS and cervicitis fibroid and near my ha and ma was say no baby on maminia from the age time as a konya menstruation 13 14 15 hon and man na any day oh school mu ebo ma baby swim me and o ne moja ne mada o a potential candidate for fibroid o a potential candidate for PCOS. Common in ear mass is say young girls because people in PCOS some of the symptoms are PCOS na hoyefe unya o built up no hormonal imbalance.
Okay.
Enti mema hormones ni produce more than a ma hormone.
Okay.
Enti PCOS mema o physical appearance na yefe ubegina so kama wa yekese kama unidi na so na bia na wo yekese. Wait my fast and bear 1 week and papa be about body near kese kama.
Okay.
It's a deceiving most of our young ladies. Time obe who say ya late near timer wa worry na obe power. No who say PCOS no aha na ma say aye normal be bro na wo mama ontimi kra na wa ye de wa fafunu anya eba. Oba down to a herbal clinic ya obotre ye be no beton chia bosoma miensem pepepe be regulate wo menstruation cycle no na when you direct me ato nkosua kama ama be man sperm no eni nkosua na be hia na watimi anya awo papa ope e kira kwan ye wo kumase heye eputoja Abidjan kwanta school junction dia mede eka etwa to na yakom kakra eye be ma bia wo prostate.
Okay.
Prostate gland no important for urination and sperm production. Say o show asabi me tune sabi kakra o produce sperm ni wia e befa o prostate gland nim na prostate gland no ama ni nsuo white na ye hu no wa bonten ye no ne sperm no.
Okay.
Prostate gland na e produce some liquid no ema sperm ni mobile enye prostate gland na ka sperm na ye moa enti kontimi movie enti prostate gland na de ahoden pia sperm no ama sperm na timi akọ fertilization. It's bema bia will be na the problem of here either prostate enlargement and also prostate cancer. Mostly in Ghana prostate enlargement and yehu. The symptoms ni na affect urination because the makeup of the prostate gland na urinary tract o don so twa no osro and a prostate gland and na sepe it or enlarge pe no push the space prostate gland no occupy no it will produce Johnson eba out e manetimi kono entimi nko ever so crown so such a 500 ml na bibia piano na space a ekura na eso abeti ebedu be 100 ml It will be the edge for urination because space, abekoto ebi. Ena Johnson abegum. It will be feeling the air. Say me Johnson. Wako jina house. Johnson also endorse one. Ninya ne viscosity a. Edi pia Johnson number. To be jina ho adi aho odi pia Johnson Emma. Meanwhile, me papa, obi a wadi 40 years and above, you are a potential candidate for prostate.
Yeah.
We are potential can especially and number grade de. Na yenya infections ba kumienu ema virus ekwan momutimi ewura ho ema etimi cause niam bebre etu adaroma de edro bia no famika ho de rubber ena to be mema by grant to herbal clinic within the first week ye be treat you ama rubber na be ye feel be mem na yifi mu we amount time na e what medication so ama prostate gland no etimi shrink into the normal size na actual preventive ways obetimi live okay, prostate gland no enya issues build. The last of it idea about down to a herbal clinic. You have a good physiotherapy center our clinic reason here doctor my name is Penny for Juno Honey physiotherapy by yourself. Most patients are more defect from stroke.
Yeah.
When you stroke we now no me drone na say clotting and a cause that part of the body a core offer. A be affect a particular place within your brain. Until here a pattern of treatment, physiotherapy and rehabilitational procedure. Ebeba wa adreno cells the adrenal moon word na ho odin se part bi wo the other part need take the responsibility as take. Enti e do be for brain wizard ebesi so ama with time treated that part na ama brain no ne exercise e do go through ni communicate to the brain. Some me pija mensa. Over the stroke ne what no na aka exercise na adwen no ene ne body ne part of the body betimi communicate let me wire ye na adwen a chance na me pija mensa me tumi na me kwa ha utu said e so anotimi chechira akoboduam obesane akona akona da so dwen se oboduam sa pepepe na stroke after stroke effect no it is a unya stroke no na account to ho na di na otwe bosome mienu bosome mensa afe ya be mo drama stroke ne beko akwarie no anya physiotherapy and rehabilitation a menua me papa oboa the symptoms say ja wo ho no na de betena wanya ho kwan pa amfa treat ya na e de adesam foforo bro it's a good physiotherapy and rehabilitation center within Grantua Herbal Clinical and ya started beauty enhancement treatment your friends are offend to us oba ya domo sande manama confidence ma ultimate konipem oba ho fe now run pema confidence no already be how different into your butt enlargement breast enhancement vaginal rejuvenation very good for mama for amawo ba ku mienu miensa memma school for ya be o maji okun free onse procedure a non-invasive method na be use e rejuvenate that part of the body na what me anya youthfulness no emma what me di empemu agro ai bibia kama keloid remover stretch marks cleaning say pimples keloid nema wo ho ba bia on be say your machine yetimi stubborn fat remover emphasize kan encounter eti Bradran to Herbal Clinic and answer from a number me ankasa me number from CC ebefa 0555 80 55 o from CC ebefa number no na wanya kwanya question bi awo about the me no wadi ho nkomo bia no menya ho abotre na matomebo na me no ahwehwe ma chechim bibia kama obanso adwanto ayema me kan se metie me antije parakonom oba ye do be go through the lab procedure ye do be fa bibia me hu se indeed yare we ne how yare bebre ye hu so ese most of the STI enso begu na nka be wom eni nyina ye pe it me can't say so white be from 70 change na when you go no and as when you syphilis as you go to the normal lab system as you sure say you real when you treat near the group papa account ama ho ato na what me dey as a perfect Grantua Herbal Clinic
dog mate here's a phone number the be near fan pim
number is 0555 80 55 It mean ya mention fi emma yare kwanko emeto so o de chinchini ache na wabemobua eno enti na doctor na osu kutira mpemaba se mebeboa na yare nya bibidru enya din enya hoto enya nmunyam e wo Ghana enti bra na Grantua Herbal Clinic o yare da oso no yente ne te emma
Monte ti no ye Grantua Herbal Clinic sere kan ya no ramu na yemboa and about the stroke no mutu ni te pa 2 years crano na chiwa to akwa within 1 month na wenya isa na boa manema ko ye pedi amanti nana doc na ten in kano yere we ba pe yate asi na fa fisem no ato aso ma ye ba sisia long term vision in near more would you remember Majumadi na Crabbery see and Wabomodi Din Comono Edache.
In the long term vision, we invite our partners and supporters to consider the proposal to support a private sector-led initiative. We are not leading that one. It's private sector-led initiative of setting up a democracy soccer school of excellence. And that is aimed at nurturing young talents and instilling discipline in them, developing their leadership skills that will benefit both sports and democracy in our nation. Most of these talents that were nurtured into heroes and heroines that we have here was because of discipline.
Antiano ye komani urwari chema na jeze peipa ye frena bamba pene bomodieri to yon democracy America ka report ne na mu se niema kwede pema from next year de ko wabe no oberamu UK na ne Sunderland akwa akobona niema ko yepa etimiera meze US ne de DIABY ona jegu kakra nyina ne ye kotokoko ya Sudan fu mienu no trababam ti ze hone de this rana be den kakra ere romo the Ghana Football Association maso de Henry Asante Chumne kasa e de emo mo ni bizanze squad di enim squad de kwa mo de ba mo delays ene amamai ni we mu nyina de ababisi na ehu Ghana de na ono am reason de ti a amai squad na delay kakra say era Mr. Ha din command the chair.
We are done with meetings and all arrangements, but sometimes during this period a lot of things happen at the 11th hour, and that caused the delay of the squad release. So tentatively we are looking at the close of this week or the weekend to confirm who will be in the squad or the full composition or full complete.
Until no we are the Robin after no na Ibiza and a plan also to say for team no next squad and be Ramsey and also abomo dia Caseria found.
Plan is that the advanced team will depart Accra on Friday for Japan, and then the rest of the technical team. And I don't know if there will be local players or not, but depending on the number of local players, they will also travel hopefully on Sunday for Japan, and then we'll be expecting the players after their respective matches from Tuesday. So this is the plan for now. We are hoping that we'll have at least 3 training sessions of the full team in Japan before we take on the Blue Samurai on the 14th, and then once we finish that game, we'll travel to Korea.
Antiamo ye komane wa bomo dire je bo ma ne ma ko ye pe timere me Rocky and they ahead of Heart Kotoko game no Rocky Dawuni so abomode edin komo kakra na yeko ne kokuti komo na we de room.
Yes, this is Rocky Dawuni. I'm inviting all of you to the super clash, between Asante Kotoko and House of Folk. I'm inviting everybody. We have to support, Ghanaian sports, Ghanaian music, Ghanaian everything, because it brings us together, And on Sunday at 4 p.m., game starts. You have to, everybody, no matter where you are, you have to make sure that you come to the stadium. Let's fill the stadium. Let's support. Come in the colors of your team and support your team peacefully. Whoever wins, let's all celebrate that we are upholding Ghanaian sports. Thank you very much, Rocky Dawuni. I'm gonna be there, but I'm not gonna tell you which team I'm supporting. Charlie, you come there, you will meet me for there with my colors and all of that. Peace and love.
Until no Ghana was a new to campaign for German and support on the aqua do level be a Rocky Dawuni coming on the then in 7 Baba Betum. Michael Akufu made for the Gaddafi. And so Ekokochi Akrobia Kumasi Asante Krokotin ahead of ne Gima Ejipini to your Sunday. Na Yakore Kakra Naire said a Gaddafi Ram on also Dean in common edify.
The America say football. Sometimes it happens. And I wish you work a share, you buy a share for 2. Then say it's part of the game. And I wish I would share a Karela Sunday in 4-2 now. It means boys no more than 1 was through. And looking at the training, our coach said on film and nano page say Nyamia Duma Sunday BBC or Accra Sports Stadium. I'm here to support them both morally and psychologically, to support the boys, to talk to them, to let them know how important this game is on Sunday. So they will come out of their shells and then give all their best to the club on Sunday.
Lawyer Command Michael Akufu Gaddafi, also area to your heart of full fans and as a referee, Regional Collins Samoa. Na, I was a referee, this a born no man babidi. Na, there's all mama reasons be bria, Utim Commananaze, ABOU or moon is over, Ebabijina Memboa, Mania Manco Yekra, and Timmy Emfa Momo, Na Jaze, ano Eddie Papa, ye de 170 Ramuso, Etimi Eddie Amon, na Fenoso. If you're not ye call ye nima, abi why Joseph into videos in the BR? ABOU, Joseph Fento.
That was a proud moment.
Fento, I dear papa. Share my name.
There might be a person about you.
Abi na we so there ababia so die so ye we.
So much my BBC their man.
Obabia die so na bia me ka se me dey so ne se me ma me papa. Na eni nyame abo mo mahwe am edu so mo nkwa na dabi na bi ma chichire me papa ni sei. Na me ma me de. Na mami ke be yi na ni masache me be yi na ni ade si na ni mie sei bafu. Na edin nyame zunti abebam.
Na be shenem.
Na edin nyame zunti abebam.
Ka na de be fa no kwan kra na so omu de o.
Me say kwawu Pinto aya dear papa. Oh, yeah, we now ne ya baby money we grow street so I am you.
That be no there.
So what
so yeah, we the mama me na ya baby money we no my show. Mu go street so I am you. Now only capre kakra wanya de be all the ya baby money.
Yeah, was west.
Oh, Pinto aya dear papa nyami hia no pa on ton koso no bobo no enduba bibi opeso obodu. Miana so for 7 so kan we. Oh, it's okay, I'm a sempa. But only the enemy because
you say broken heart.
Because at times I don't buy my boys in Kenya with them. So you should share anything about why I did. I did Juma, why your partner
fully furnished. Just say,
fully furnished. Into a share my munyam. Hey, you wow, papa. Hey, wow. Oh. Nemo bi beda o. O bi beda. Joseph Fento.
Wow.
And dear. Ebusiafo ba mo mehwe. Wow. Mate. Nas, ya kra nim na be ya phone number na ne man koye. Banabi. That no na make wa wadanfo kutakra mo. Temno na me no din komo yi. Bala Mohammed aka kutakra mo. Ene nyama dida di abna de da ye ni bia. Oko Brekuma. Ozena me peso asinyo. Zongo electra area. Ogwana na me peso aso. Ba bibinti na ma de so what dey wo. Bibinti na ma de cheche. Nti Bala Mohammed aka Kutakramo. Fame to chance anas na me nua me di no nkomo pa. Kan ho sempa nchebe nyambo a bena de enimi. Ye kwa koto aba Zongo electra area. E wo me amikro Brekum. Na ye assemblyman wo. Ba me nua we kwagu. Adwuma wabo. Right from the start. Or your former footballer.
Okay.
Na enim se no obebo akọ na nim pa. But don't say we are na brabo no ntimi nye we ni ade. Na prabae. No de no ho e shame. Na at this young age, you ye de ma Brekum mine na ho keka no mese. Zongo on mema no one vote because on ma miki aba no ko. Timi ama arrange ama Jakarta lidi ma miki ama na ko to ama. Na abo ama ne ma ko iti mo amo patamu ho no. Na e bese mo nyina mo ko abenada no. Ono na number 1. T #1.
Catch say I had much no share me go this city partner me blessing me mama blessing.
No to me share.
We share me go this
because no do pa.
Me blessing I had much na. Me nya bless. Me say so me record back me to about me when lose election that.
Sa.
And we me ni vote but me blessing e be man.
Wa me be ya arrangement ama Jakarta de ma me ki akona. Akwakoto amanti minia Bala Mohammed Kutakramo. Ya bompa eze nyame mboa na odeso ne mba me de minim de obetima ye ene sei so no mo amobeto aba mo hwe na mo say young guys na aba no omo ye energetic ene djuma no omo ye no e ma hu sampa ye ni abere okroma pa wezu de mi gini di bibi ofri ba no obey no abu ejuma no party me nuanom bekunfo a mo zongo area ho ni nyina mo hwe na benada mo nkoto aba na fama no ti you wish you all the best you say had you ura no
I wish you the very best of luck. Victory is assured. Victory is assured.
Especially Abraham. Na Majo na unipa kwagu na mo say den na minipa ya say ya suspended.
Why?
Oyin baby. What's why? Yeah, was suspended.
I was suspended this thing.
I was sending that you sign Alexander Manu official notice of suspension. The dinner ono Ebenezer Sono. Oyin baby.
You are hereby suspended indefinitely with immediate effect from your position as a member of Circle 40 and the Ashanti Regional Circles Council. The decision follows your continued engagement in unauthorized communication and public statement, which you persistently make despite several cautions and warnings from the council. Your actions have consistently breached established communication protocols and brought the image of the club and the club into disrepute. The council will therefore no longer recognize you in any capacity within blah blah blah. So, I suspended from say Obeko Radio ni TV so I Kasade am a club and then I say 40 so cry no on sign your member and I Kotoko circles na so to beat my Kotoko supporter. But circle no, yes, circle member.
Ma me hwe na me na Chama Alexander Manu ni nkomo preparation somebody run Nyambo Sunday game no. Chamana bibi aboko there. Meto nka na ache pa. Chamana minimze eguso aye prepare na Sunday. A big match no atodwa super clash ni ade but ya hu krata bia wona wasan. Ono hene beben. Asem na nkasa no ya hu ze mapoto but dey ankasa chama.
Ami shawa tifo na afọ nyame. Sorry, not me because an issue no. There are multiple of issues.
Oh, okay.
Now, yes, I think the bear handle if you Manka include the dream. But it seems so no other adamant. The vacation don't know different from the vacation. I don't know how to do it. And then getting the tax ahead of us on Sunday. After Sunday's game, I'll come on radio. I'll make one after the other be very.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Let's be very no more bill with the vehicle. They were not doing. May you need to be a bit my dancer. It's like I said about the Bible. And kind of Sunday game. Double we are. I mean, although we don't have arrested in I don't have anything. On edited, look at the thing I'm going to entire social media.
Mate, you can't say more about as a dink or also call no say, and I'm from a man officiality.
The parent has screenshot as I know.
Oh, okay.
Now, I want to say, before I said, I never babbled, you know. Only a troll letter to the man. And to be able to be a copy. You mean to ask the mechanic?
Matthias, a pachama.
You're going to be a copy. And she added a woman. I didn't meant for you. No, one son kind. Now it's a carbon. I mean, are they in Corana? I'm going to Wanka.
But the job of the
Copy say, you know. Let's screenshot it. I send a woman to my send them on another time. I'm there.
Mate, but I am Nyambwa Sunday Super Clash. That was a bar official matches how to folk share Kotokwa Chepa. Meaning arrangement are more yet diacono. Say city Nyambwa Sunday. You be the Ashanti regional chair. It is a hard near Kotoko headquarters in Ankasa. And the near man near my ben Amodia Guna Koma. Nyambwa Modi Round Cry. Nyambwa Sunday. Say city.
Abu na my place not chance sir. A big day come on about the division action. Now the house is here. Now a different thing altogether. And now boss and Kotoko. You look at the share only house is here. Different ball game altogether. ABOU must change.
You have just 1 minute remaining. You can.
Oh, David. Hey. Abi. Exactly.
Ɔhene bɛbɛ asɛm no deɛ menka bi internal matters mɛba hɔ mɔ sɛ House supporters n sɛ regional Collins amo ayɛ de
ɔwɔ sɛ ɔmmɔ referee wedi ɔmo matches ayɛ ɔmo nyina nneɛma clear nti ɛne sɛ game ɔmo gye two man bi di ɔmo nte aseɛ ɔmo ma ne ndi ɔmmoa na nsɛm bebree
ɔmo atwerɛko anaa
I think that the entity they crowd there say omo ni team pin for na kasa say omo so betwe crack say ni so bi am
appointment ne ba Wednesday say ebo matches are appointment comes Wednesdays obi a we club administrator bi am most of the times I na publications ne ba it be a Thursday and a Friday, but those of us are run a club or access to portal and until when the appointment had been made that before say if in the best start to say or more the publications anyway because they do it in the system first.
I mean, I said corner many chairman to but there was all the screenshots and I said anyway. I don't know per them one they might should not let any call 8:45 p.m. That was right and I was there. I take you out. So
only two should be here.
I take you out too. It was a letter I come for more mona or more far away no na anyway. Till then us check we any moment or na here. But I say no. So chairman na one who go so can be on game na kasa. Near Mamudi Ram near.
Yeah, ABOU me that I know. Kata no ko abonten after 9 p.m.
Yeah, manyano wa ha say crowd. Manyano wa ha.
Thank you. And the Yakate case, Michelle. So now, body will be that and another protocol. At the beat, where the be that, no. Now, heart is share a different body altogether. Now you are protocol, only heart is share different body altogether. It's an hour when we team, our balance has the share, and they also 4 times 4. Na since who the kotoko ne has no da kotoko support sa mo so pa but here in Sambo monko komo na arrangement sama e person da mai no the one that so you papa we are very much sure about the economic action no is a player that the chairman abetamwa now all the sandbags and we will come. But the supporters who say we are quality players. We are performing above ourselves. That means yes, so the song will go to me. The Tanika Zaire no more 4-star performance against Alera United. Our record of Boogie side. I was and we are going to the Oakans to know. And she are very much prepared. Supporters there, the Becca Sergio, anyone that but architect on the day no every place no
okay
we from assurance ya nya what assurance na back ko sara e ba body abonye bi ko
oh wow but I didn't say na matches be say no ya na o influence o game no mu so special meaning Barbaro baby amabo edu no score line bi ababonte ana
obia woni Alexander Asarenenu no me nyeni pa the previous scores na ka to see e be na me go ka 1-0 and not 2-0
okay
me can the crowd ba me na ka to see e be
share
papa na me dey you know
Mate
so na to dia cha se na ku ba ma ko sa je na e be bono dia ba ko in the film ba dan ko
Mate
ba me fa ko ne sa me ka asemu
meet you chairman
a section of hospital supporters. Can say, referee Collinson at Kumasi. And I say, I'm not car. Because game with you watch it. Obiara is a Collinson at the shop on. Collinson at the shop on, I want to say, as far as up on you. But Omaka wedding now, I would feel like one and lunch. I would only are you with me?
Meet your bar, Jamai.
Well, I'm Adi. I am Kenya or Tenkan.
Yeah.
So Papa could get through, but what you come out and kind.
Yeah.
But as Omaka wedding now, I forget it. Yeah, it's also like going to talk about the enemy was empire. Last season, I come back to Constance. I went in. After Kotoko's goal by Albert Samoa, more ball I could give Echo Avantimore the foul against Kotomaya Boma as go by. For real, the time you keep about the 2 hours, one in the ingredients. I thought you go against Kotomaya outside. But also because of
DIABY.
But how the focus? I checked out. Collinson, a massive base referee. Excuse me. So we need more. The head of the Collinson, that's a shop on. I also was here. I could get any idea of what in Clubhouse. I will have for so much now. If they have any complaints to make, you complain about a Kubri Nadi in the Collinson. And this complaint will not do anything good to them. They are going to beat and beat them well.
Mate.
So not power to them. You are going to beat and beat them well.
Mate Chairman. Mate. But when you say I am a Mpepi matches be say more qua, you being a supporters leader no. It's me organization be more the supporters do not Koko Ramu. Many weekend be all.
Look, I say, cars may to come in
okay.
You try the third car.
Oh, okay.
My Trump card, ever since the very chairman for the Santos African Council, no. Gradually, because the education said, you have a support of the Zomuko. Sunday, any exception.
Okay.
The Sunday, supported by the Eberco. Celebrating Kankano. The 2 buses, and Emma. The tractor bus, the area and say, oh, Mahamu Josita. So, Skarabuku will take it and Sana, then you guide action.
Oh, okay.
So, now I can see and walk us over Granite, Trek Colubiano. Offer 0244
0244
54 91 98. Patrick Yabo, I be saying.
Oh, okay.
The part of men from this kind of first Masanuska, Fernanda.
Okay.
We are Masanuska. Now the more times I after in and after 220 Ghana cities.
Okay.
And the Reba by the other hand. That's how I will go on about how something much more than you look at the yeah, I about the Ebo winner. I'm going to pass a day. And to be a Ghanaian in that. I am a house at Simacafum. You know, you look massive. I mean, and I come and media from my Madam, the Bobo, and the vice chairman inside the financial administration, Mr. Fakye said, the number.
Okay.
To go there, be a friend. I can't have the designer and come coming.
Mate, Chaba had asked I wish you all the best. Meaning that BBI best about the Akasa.
Thank you, my boy. I'm Mr. Papa.
Okay. Mate, ABOU. I've got all reason, no. Yeah. Yeah, no, not Chama here, Piero. As you Kumasi base referee. But me minimum no. Oh, me brag Gaza. Yeah. Na down for palo. No. And oh yeah, sort on base. Maybe a momoko. Maybe I go ras call ya Lopez or review. Eh, hobby biano. I say, my dream back. I mean, use a Gaza your boy. I'm sorry, or your church me. Something like that. You no honu fee. But who's a referee? I say na I chance ni tegu. Who says my show tegu? Eh, a credi. And you no fee, but no base you breakum. There are times now those days now no referee no say na Arsenal and Chelsea bar. Or no money handle match. The day as a referee knows that Chelsea Bobo be an breakum as a Bobo you no bar. Obeka so but we are crying by the Juma and an abanti made the original call is Samoa. Or Baby D. I don't know some medical what I asked with Kumada. After that game, no crabs and the Gaza meeting was what baby do other. After that game, the Gaza
3-2 House of Honor so allow offside go 80 out. No almost statement, you know, Haname kind say I don't know if so dear referees appointment committee, Ghana Football Association, the game between Accra and Folk and Asante Kotoko Sporting Club on Sunday, 9th November is very important for Ghana football. We need a fair referee for this match so that both teams can accept the results. However, we were very surprised to hear that referee Reginald Collins Amwa will be the center for this game. As Accra Hearts-of-Oak supporters, we don't trust him due to past experiences. He has officiated several matches against us and we feel he was unfair. For example, in our match against Bichemi United, which ended in a draw, and during the President Cup with Kotoko, he made decisions that went against us. We also remember the match in Kumasi where we lost 3 goals to 2, and he allowed an offside goal against us. We believe he favors Asante Kotoko, and we are worried he will be biased against us again. We are asking the Ghana Football Association to please change the referee for this match. Sincerely signed, Jones Asante Ufoju, NCCPR, Accra Hearts-of-Oak.
A.K.A. Kobe Jones.
A.K.A. Kobe Jones. Koku. Me, yeah, Kobo match. Referee.
But for Emmanuel Anoynya equalizer the Ama Nations FCCC. Okay. 1-1.
Koku, yeah, Kobo match. Referee, yempeno, back and forth, yes, Sano. And then Ghana and Kwani BSC. This is not the first time. So last year, Classico, Yabako, married before you did this, I'm a referee press conference. You know. Well, I think that sometimes the supporters or the teams want to put some sort of fear in the referee. Say, yeah, big, you see. Like initially, let me make a point. So appointment in about Wednesday. It is another club Hearts-of-Oak FL say referee no AUB osisi or more evidence to substantiate omasem now. You could have written to the Football Association by Thursday, petition them and call for the change of referee. But on Germany will do and Friday you rate. Say referee no free and cry and no free salt pot. That the moment you also free salt pot ya. ABOU were journey off to Accra already and then Friday. ABOU or course a classic or big match or person could do a relaxing home for Saturday before Sunday match. And also, when yes, we I think I'm saying I think that we are there and could beat my head. I am not in support of yes, son referee and agency. We are all in the game, and sometimes we do all these things just that referee back Obama of fair officiating. So I agree, they have every right to protest. They have every right to say whatever they are saying. Kotoko forcefully say at Chamales, I raise you among side of officials now. Amobane say among so be can on person on can form. At the end of the day, what we want to see a fair officiating. Sorry, Reginald Collins Samoa. Now your mouth Kotoko house say dia constantly when the Kotoko house matches air to us. What does that tell you? It tells him one thing. Said the FA is preparing you for something big. God, this is the epic fixer when it comes to yen calendar. March esungi. Last year, sema we did do Kruma. Not this year, yamu could be one crime. Yamu the even President Cup any idea. What it means is that the FA sees something unique in you. They are trying to project you, they are trying to push you there. Sabaya, Cup, FIFA, Munina, anybody, ever bow. No, when your international assignment, this is the opportunity. This time around, our league is being watched across board. Go there, excel quality officiating. Young poor match, they are not doubt say what proving it wrong. Your corner house a winner, they've won on fair grounds. Kotakwa winner, they've won on fair grounds. But a Kobasa, you may be match, Obia winning. Then they win, no. Everybody sees he said, and Kakao, Obia lose, no be who said, there be referee and editing way, Amana Lusua. It send bad signal to your own image. And I think that maybe you're free anyhow. What navigating on Kakaka and these rights, I do maybe he need to go there on Sunday. Make sure say about Buami who quality for the market. We have done about how many matches? 8 games so far. Our Ghana League 9 I am yet to hear teams complaining bitterly about officiating. Say where they and yet you have to take a crab, but and you who to say the previous seasons no not you know. Nipa from so nipa ho. To air is human. Kweku from so bet me about referee no. But kweku enya from so I would tell you now because oh wait dear. A genuine mistake. It should not be deliberate. And then we see the very best of life.
Majije mumre no mumfancheme na enye we ni ade a. Manjo. Kebe 5 mi ma na kwakuzo for 5 so na me fa de aka ma afefo. Result chene ba e bibie mu pa.
I mean, if you say house for no, I said that. I mean, I don't know, say agenda there. Just to frustrate.
Agenda. When you have
just to frustrate.
Agenda. What my examples of who's a referee be the match are on you okay with. When you have
because that I think these are some of the things that be able to frustrate a young referee such like this. But Obekaya, na kotoko nations na ebo meboa. Ewo Abrankese.
Yeah.
And a young referee no more appointed no. Adongo. It was the same kotoko fans. And no more kase akrani a young boy, 17-year-old boy, okudi kotoko nations match and emwa then the engine, but Abrankese drew pitch so no. Or my jumane kasai. You see, sometimes when opponents are quite frustrated, when they see that kind of fear in the panel, when say the panel at this material moment, the panel former when you're in local league, it was so and pay the games and pay the results are when consistently for himself, it can easily manipulate the other. I think say a banana frustration it's me set in. And if we are talking about it, the last 3 seasons are Kotokoni Accra House of Okesi Akai Ewa Accra Sports Stadium. It has always been in favor of Kumasi Asante Kotoko. So House of Folk will try each and every moment, and I say each and every way, say they will do their possible best to get a positive result against Kumasi Asante Kotoko. So it is actually okay for the supporters to come out with their grievances, share out their emotions about some of the things that before the match they feel say it should be done right. And the referee, is one of the things I believe say but to me, as a football pundit, when GFA list ba, that's what say a deserved referee when they included this match, they know what the referee can do. They know that the referee is qualified for such big games. And this particular referee has actually officiated big matches, big games in Ghana over here. And Kotoko House of Folk will also be an exemplary of what he has been able to do within our league. So I believe a fine case for him to get that particular platform and do it. But Democracy Cabinet and Speaker of Parliament, I want to see. Okay, all right.
For 5 minutes in a class, money. As I done it for and I'm a mama for phone.
Kwaku, these things in recent times, I always maintain, and these are my reasons why I have more issues with people. If you knew you don't want to talk about something, just your bomb match now, that means the release was needless. Because of course, your friend was say, "Oh my, reason why was suspended no." Now be can one sem after say about super clash na we there. You could have waited till you be bobo na we mo dia babo thing. Then we do proper discussion. Now you keep people in the hanging or in a hanging mood. What are the reasons why you are suspending or neighbor even? Or on the court of followers that or more info. On a Facebook page and other capacities. It is what suspending. Now people want to hear the reason behind the suspension. Now a forward opportunity to talk to us. Now I can say the things he did are serious. So you want to talk about it extensively after the game one. What was the need in bringing it before the game?
Yeah.
And you can't hear more game new year. Sometimes these decisions in America, you because this would definitely generate discussion. Because Ohinibeben is someone that has been on other platforms campaigning for Kumasi and other stuff. So when he's not coming and somebody calls him to come to the show, now it's they say I suspend him so I can't talk. The person will ask questions. Until sometimes say is here and Yoma Ukrumano, Ayana Mentias and Aya Yan to was here. Only what you say obey discussion member. Na me can wasem enkofa bibiamba because I think say na enye yibia things ni mienu ni na no de hia omo no da bia na me can de hia omo no mo hweso no omo ye Kwaku, you can never go and get a referee that over Bejina Park so 100% performance how pe unya bi da we say even a man for him say they are equipped with gadgets
still omo ye
mistakes any na Barcelona ni
Labruga.
Yehu this year. Nipa no go call whoever series of times came back and said we a foul. But I'm not what your children had now. More opinions on that. You see referees upon referees having issues, mistakes or park. So the truth of the matter is a referee decision. Bet me how team no. But this is something that I don't see the reason why teams in Nano should come and talk about it. Because as of football can 170, chairman so by a chairman can say almost 2 games immediately. But these things are more in football. If almost say more football in cost or need football in Koba, so then have you can. This season we've not seen abysmal performance from referees. Yatitibi definitely any the head they are Yatitibi.
What have you cry match with the then say come. Yeah. And I've put a more deal. I want for a crew for Jimmy. I know about you could be a some will be down from soccer crown. Still are nay. Yeah, what down for you. Now, what is only Jose? Dabby. You ban would you wouldn't hear. Way. I was all when they are down for you. What did you? I thought we go down for. What is saying? Minimum. What is saying? I was all who I am. We are ready. What do you see? I don't need body. So now, Timon, see what I'm doing. Body. Unimipacro. Oh, Becca, you know, Papa's Onimno. My soul, Onimno. Hey, my soul, we are only I'm not a grow at the end. As an animal, you match me. Unimagine. Does that never come up with you? No, sir. And I also no, sir. And you no, so class at Tabuga, Satabuga, and yeah, way I'm far a year, what's that bishop at Tabuga? Down for no, it was out say, not down for minimum doors. What else? You can match by Diana March, minimum. I am ready for the match house at the end of my life, for the end of my life. And what is there by life? Which is there by life for him? The one libas who need the background. Carola, why did he go to as a ready? Refuale, Jada, Pau, Kruaku. Carola, why did you refugee? Ever say, Papa Webre. Aye, and Papa from Pomans or Webre. Mate, on top of the zero betters, Maria and I may farm a call lesson of normal 0206 334747 0206 334747 0206 334646. Memfa call out the guy. Call out the any baby out free.
Hello, your friend Joe on the catastrophe. Mark, I can't the five.
Joe, be quiet about call.
It was more the quiet about.
Meet you,
Joe. Every day, yeah, some of our more boys.
Yes, we are Damasepa.
No friend is there. We are phobia now, with our referee, with our Collins. And we have given you a precedent that the goal he scored against Seven Mukwala scored against Out of Hope. That great. It was a clear offside goal. We don't want any. Application at the party to them. The referee knows so we are if you want this is the apex game in the Atletico in Ghana football. So we don't want any mistakes that the party has to put because the referee has a bad precedent against us to put yesterday. And my name will be on Sunday. You immediately after the winner by French phobia with our baby asking.
So, dear baby Alfred.
Hello.
Yeah, call out the baby Alfred. Hey, I recruit Chelsea Ultras president.
Now it's time for the coup match out.
Me tell you
Nema emaning yefe. We referees everywhere. Coaches in the home, and also I am come once him. Match where I'm at super class. No more come. No more coye. Currently today attacks Papa Bay. No coba match super class. How can I more highly party in Massa? Bonka coaches and answer coaches in the yard.
Mate, a lawyer wage check, whatever we have far for the queen. But I told Udiani baby Alfred.
Abu, what the
yes, I me ba jo bi 2 million.
Pacho area Medi Habib Otumika said Obuku you go ahead of India. Asimi papa
Kafra why?
You mother the honey bob. I call Asna and the only only bob Trojan near my family. The bridges is I give you a quote and I simple papa.
Mate Kafra why?
Yeah, masters.
But the ambitions you have far from. A part of DNA baby Alfrefi. He has our DNA baby Alfrefi.
Even the patron, it accepted as
About your meet you, Minia. Meet you.
I jammed maybe open what as commercial house.
Oh, okay. Okay, Mate. Menso medasi pa. Meriana.
Hello.
Far from. A part of DNA baby Alfrefi. Agwazi ya ya former every president ana.
I mean, you did bad woman no.
Okay, meet you Nyantechi.
But na intelligent tips na kan be amun kan wata mkwa na sema tesne ayina ni anu mun kan wata na asu ko to konkwano makan do wo ayin.
Oh.
Just say kali wo.
Oh, na eto na boys isu ye team si wo adwuma pa o.
Kami se what is quite message ma program. Mun kan ya semu kura.
O so what team. Oh, sama. Ya da jimate, ya mo. Hey, ya boy classical you can was e be kasabates nko asem. Why?
No.
Okay, Mate Yantechi, me da se pa. Me hera me fall from. Me pa to di any baby Alfrefi.
But the person cancer.
Yeah, Udin.
Yes,
Musa Moro meet you.
The person cancer south.
No, okay, meet you.
Wait there. Better half. Female.
Mate Musa. Mate. Mama and I'm far from. About your dear baby Alfrefi. Hello, call out to me, can. Call out to me, can. That's on your radio. I'm queen now. I'm far from the Yena. Ye pija you na the account to us. About your dear baby Alfrefi.
But some of the are going to say,
About your D.
Or from Alex.
Alex, meet you.
My money is my palm. More parents say how to feed this so until I can't for rapping no. Now, yeah, because of the thing that I want to get for India. I get that thing I have to know boy. I don't want to pay a question. Kalala, you say I don't sign a Kalala as a protocol. So we take Kalala for 2 and you lose. What does that mean? Kalala gives some like that to protocol. That's it.
Mate, me for Bibi, I'm a fan pim. Abi, you're called Rikazi.
Oh, we are called. I'm in Ibra or Brukum. I catch Ibra. Say, or him and him. Only at much. I mean, to say, correct fufu joint be the oko be at first free beer, but also give fufu correct fufu as banti. Actually, Ibra say on the boys no more share now. I mean, I'm watching a VC Warriors or town against Brukum now. We anticipate say important away 3 points. It's going to be very difficult there, but we anticipate say important away 3 points. Now you shouldn't let buy no. About we don't beat the Ibra do my table pack because I come upon me in the bay or
Yako Mamukusu Namenchia Nanaya Ubuntu, aka Banahene Steven. Ubuntu no. Na ene with my beauty protocol nene na oda. Na wasn't coming the ma on Crawford na me refuse crack. Until na Yamisha. Jerry.
Kuma menchia mechama bako Rams Motors. Amenchia wene me MON-FRI. Because me say make can no boom for I am a trip into say make can no boom za there Rams or one want to I'm afraid na be edge where kawa.
Ochina no control ni request card ni bia e
I have a fair Rams. The fair Rams of Rams noodles na ye ya. Me frɛ me pa bo wa hene mo for wa hene motos. Nti ene no call me na me kwa akoye.
Na di proud do Fakye.
There
Allow to feel.
Proud there.
Be there.
Bright CNN Aguero G. The Bible na so hell.
What you have no guy here? Was it me proud on go?
Me no won finish business.
On a striker or finish business. Businessman.
Bright
CNN Aguero G.
Ante Ocha depending on BBBR no e bia akobati bi achira be hu yo
na we dey no one okay ja o ya confirm no ya confirm what there because all chances no buy your fans
we transit ala o me na mi ya fi ku ase a
ya question ni ba bia ya kondo
ba ye bia se me gina ba bia me ba machi a
na we gina ba
fa fi na ma he
no ya
popi ni we
no ya
why say ba search them so say me ko para cho popi ya ja
na no me ko bi ku of it is a complain brain
no me pa
ba wo dem no se ho
Ajo o pa cho wa papa aja ba ma che se me ko fi
otina se bibia succeed na nyu na fa se e be kwa Sunday we ko
say I bekum dey Ibrahim so say ya
na me kra na me ka me cheche yi chat Mr. Asare so
yeah
me ya me friend Mr. Asare
Mosuki na
me ya me friend Mr.
that's the problem
me friend Rams and friend ya me friend Mr. Asare
man premier mo a charo pa ye be say shia no nsia na ya transfer pa ro na ye di nkoma ko ize no nkono bebo to be already mo ye o cha e be bie di Maria de no pa but who say you go keep Romeo mo ai JD Romeo we was it my friend Holland na 21 only JD na day na
no Japan national
mo na 21 JD na day
na so wa bounce
me nim there but on a part of squad na only JD na day o ma mo po ma call cap o mo na ti o china e ba di Maria we no e be bi area ya be show bi bia ya ro bi bia ase ya da mapem